were hiding and cowering in fear from the oncoming group of things in the tomb. You managed to drag Jotun's unconscious body under a table and jump into barrels after killing off some zombies. With this, let me see who's here. Yeah. So with this, you kind of, or at least you could see a bright light illuminating from your position, Tilgrim and Urim. You can both kind of peer out of your barrels just to see flaming skulls just kind of dancing around. You note two vampires also kind of just standing there. They seem to all be kind of frozen, not doing too much. You don't note anything of any real happenstance with them. They just kind of seem to be standing there. You can hear kind of a just uh, kind of a cackling. From this, you can see kind of just as the light from the flame skulls kind of pushes towards each other, the heat kind of creates an image and a figure. You could see Strahd walk out of just the flame or heat created by both the flaming skulls. He just kind of looks around the room. He doesn't seem to be very happy. He's not smiling. He's just kind of looking around very slowly. But you do hear him just kind of again go, ah, ah. You can see him cup his hands together in front of him and just kind of look into his hands. And he just speaks to the room. So tell me, why cause all the commotion after I said not to? He just kind of stands there silently.
I'm just gonna say silent.
Okay. Zion, anything from you?
Yeah.
Yo, Zion.
Huh? What?
No,
No,
I
no.
thought, I thought you didn't hear.
Hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
But you
you.
might want to eat your mic.
Um. Yeah. Okay. So, seeing as he already knows we're here, I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to open the yeah, slowly open the the barrel head thing, the top of the barrel.
Definitely got you.
Okay, and looking at Strahd nervously, I'm going to reply. We the zombies that were still roaming around, they were attacking us, and though we woke you up, but by using making all that racket, that wasn't our intention. Is there? We're working on trying to get you out of here. I kind of say like slightly panicking.
He just kind of looks down at his hand still cupped. Well, that's good. Hmm. Uh, this is a strange situation. It's never happened before. You could see him kind of just walk over to the table and kind of just knock on the wood. Um, well, perhaps I can assist. Is there anything you can use for me directly? Since I don't think I'll be getting any sleep, and I'd like to find out what the hell is going on here as well.
Well, since you've been asleep, I've learned that there's a room deeper in this tomb. It's filled with. There was a empty book stand. I wanted to look there. Honestly, if you can like somehow do away with your minions, I'm sure I could come across something.
He kind of just nods. Uh, the vampire, do whatever I say. Well, The zombies aren't exactly under well, anyone's control. You'll probably have to deal with them, and I guess the skulls deal with them too. He kind of just nods. Anything else? I'm getting tired of looking at you.
Um, Yerman's gonna pop his head out the barrel and ask him if he has anything for burns, like anything to help heal burns.
You could just see him shake his head. Why would I have that?
Our
Good
friend here,
question and good point.
uh, our friend here, he,
Ah, yes, the stupid half orc.
yeah, the flame skulls they exploded and on him. If you,
Hmm. You could see him look both left and right to his flaming skulls. Good job. You're living up to your potential. That's important. He turns back towards you, Tilgrim, and just shakes his head. What is your point?
is there any way where you could maybe get him back up? I'm not much. While I have my magic, I'm not much of a. I kind of just like gesture to myself. I'm not much of. I'm not very physically apt.
You could just see him shaking his head in agreement with you. Yes. One can see that you're quite small and, to be honest, you're very adorable. Hmm. You remind me of someone. Can't quite put my finger on it. That said,
Uh,
uh, he kind of just slowly turns towards Yerm. Hmm?
Mr. Strahd, is it? Would you happen to know where one of our friends, Khan, is?
So nice of you to ask. You note he kind of snaps his fingers, and right next to or on top of the table, you see the body of Khan kind of just displace. He's been here all along. I don't really have too much power left. See if you could figure it out. He's unconscious, and well, I can't help either of them. Anyway, you said something about a bookcase.
Thank you.
Hmm. Let's go find the bookcase.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Um, I'm gonna try and get Khan back on his feet.
yeah, same here. Oh,
Cool.
Pause
yep.
on my end, by the way.
Oh, my fault. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, okay, there we go.
Uh, medical.
Yeah, I guess we can both. Let me. Oh boy.
Oh, there it's medicine.
Imagine we could do this since
12.
okay, so the 12 is fine. Was that was for Khan specifically?
Yeah.
Mhm. So you managed to slap him just enough where Khan kind of springs to,
Come on,
kind
wake
of
up, buddy. Wake up.
still quite groggy. With that, let's see. That 8 is not going to work at all, so you are going to
Can I burn up? That's experiment. I don't know if that'll work. Never mind.
what?
I was thinking if I burnt up the mist flower, the medicinal plant into like fumes, will that help me at all in getting up Jotun?
Good.
Oh, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take in, let's say a some of the petals off of one of the mist flower. All the petals really off of one flower. I'm going to go ahead and cut my hands and slowly burn the flowers into a mist, a steam really over Jotun, attempting to heal him with the medicinal plant.
Cool. Go ahead and hmm. 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 What check would that be?
So we medicine? Huh?
Nature,
I don't
nature.
think that's medicine.
What
Yeah,
is he? What was Token trying to do?
I'll give it to you as nature. Go ahead and roll a nature check for me.
Yes. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's just
Lovely.
Oh,
As you kind of move your hand underneath Jotun's nostrils, you can see kind of them perk up. Jotun just kind of springs forward, just spitting directly at you, just a massive black ooze.
I kind of
Um,
away. Ugh.
uh, you could see him just kind of staring directly at you. You're kind of covered in just this ooze on you.
Oh,
Jotun has been well resuscitated. With that being said, you find yourselves, all four of you, now rejoined or reconnected in this room. You noted that or the last thing Strahd said to you was that he was planning to go look for said bookcase. As this is happening, you hear from the corner, "Hey, is he gone?"
oh wait. Say it again.
You hear from the corner just a whisper that you know is Lucinda going, "Hey, is he gone?"
all clear.
No. I think he's working with us now. More friendly than before.
Uh, in front of you, Lucinda just appears. You note that you can't hear her step up to you, but as you blink, she's just kind of in front of you, standing there. All right, so to the south, there's this bookcase. I was saying, um, while you and well, yeah, the path is pretty clear for it, but I don't know. It's something's weird about it. It's just a weird bookcase. I'm pretty sure it's not real.
Illusion. Did you try touching it, or did you just observe it?
And that was the problem. There was a bunch of vampires and zombies just all over the place. They're gone now. That's why I'm asking what's going on.
Uh,
Oh,
Strahd is helping us somewhat.
Hey, you said that. I don't like that, but whatever.
It's in our benefit, so we might as well not question it too much.
Uh,
Let's go.
sh-
um,
Check the case.
yeah,
looking around, I'm just gonna say, where exactly am I? And why did you assault me? Looking directly at your
Want to wake up or not?
fair points. Remind me again, what am I doing here? Last thing I remember, everything went white.
Well, from what I know, we're in this tower. I don't know where half of us are. Um, there's some stuff going on. I don't really know.
Just know that we're trying to leave and
Um,
find Victor.
Still
Uh,
again, here I'm gonna ask, you mind handing me a potion, seeing as you were able to resuscitate me so well?
What if I had one? I'm out.
Yeah, okay. Can I roll a stealth check? Because I'll attempt to hide.
there's nothing to hide from.
Oh, okay.
looking.
Um,
Oh,
I
go
was
ahead.
going to say, with that being said, um, do you wish to venture south towards the bookcase?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do that.
I'm
I'll
do so
try to,
like on guard though. Watch out for traps.
yeah, and I'll do so sneakily, trying to blend in with shadow.
Cool. So in that
Trying.
case, you get there. So as you find yourself going down one of the corridors towards the east, you see Lucinda kind of just squatting there, on kind of all fours, just kind of looking really close to the ground. You can see her just turn her head, her ear directly to the ground. Hmm. Hmm. She kind of looks back at the party. Hey, any of you good with any of this stuff? I'm having some problems.
Uh,
Type of stuff.
There's probably a trap around here somewhere.
perhaps, kind of hearing that, I'll quickly go ahead and create an using me just press it because I can't say it without butchering it. This quickly,
Prestidigitation?
yeah,
Prestidigitation.
yes, quickly using that, I once again create a trinket about the size of drawing the shadows around me into another golden star. Uh, remember this? Will this work? Probably set it off somehow.
She just shrugs. Try it out.
Okay. Hearing that, I'm gonna try to like investigate the lay of the floor. Do I notice anything that looks off at all?
Go ahead and roll.
All right. Let's see here. Got
So
11.
you don't notice anything really off about the floor. They just seem to be a fairly heavy granite.
Just
At
kind of like
Urim.
staring at it. I just mutter, I don't see anything.
Well, looking at Urim, according to your attire, you seem to be the roguish type. What do you think? As I point out ahead towards Lucinda.
Uh, yeah, I guess I'll check. Investigation also.
You do who what?
I said I'll check also. That would be investigation, right?
Yeah, you can investigate.
Nah, I don't see anything, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay. What I am going to do is, or I have an idea. Stepping to behind Lucinda, I'm literally just going to throw the star right here. Does anything happen?
So as you throw the star, you note it kind of just lands and bounces to the next
Oh,
area. So it kind of just hits here and then stops there. You note that as it kind of hits, it could pink and just bounces off and then settles. You don't notice anything with these two tiles, basically.
okay. Seeing that, I just quickly say, if we can't locate it, then we'll just do by trial by error, and then just walk on that path where I didn't notice anything.
Okay. Well, before you do that,
Oh,
maybe I have a trick up my sleeve. I you see Khan, or I raise my hand towards Lucinda, and a swirl of shadow appears, or exactly in front of Tilgrim. I'll just move a bit. I create an exact copy of myself. Concentrating heavily, do I notice any change in the appearance of the illusion, as if something is stopping it from, the exact same way I wanted to, like as if it's in contact with something, basically.
I'm sorry, you're making a copy of yourself to do what?
I'm making an illusion to see like if there's any obstruction with it. So if there's like a trip wire or something invisible or a force that I'm not able to see, that's obstructing the illusion from forming.
Where are you
So
making
basically,
where are you
I'm
making the
sorry.
where are you making the copy?
I want to make it exactly um ahead of Tilgrim. So right here or right here would work as well.
Okay, just pick one area.
Um, right here then.
Okay. So as your clone, I guess, kind of appears, it just kind of just sits there.
And I don't notice anything off about it,
Nope,
obstructing it.
it's just sitting there as a mirror image.
All right. Um, proceed. I'll say.
I'll just shaking my head. I just continue create another trinket. This time a silver circular ball. And I just once again, just throw it at the floor before in front of me, right directly in front of me.
Okay, here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move you. You don't note anything obstructing you. Really quickly, as this is happening, what is Jotun and Yurm doing?
I'm just looking at them, trying to like check for traps also.
You can't check for traps unless you actively try.
I'm
Jotun,
watching them check for traps. What I'm saying.
what are we doing?
I wonder how many can I create?
Yeah, it's Jotun, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Pilgrim, how heavy are the amulets you're creating?
Um, about like I want to say a pound. There, I don't really have a measure on it. I want to say a pound, about a pound or
Okay.
two.
Well, if these traps like made for like the average human, maybe they don't trigger at like a pound. They might trigger something like heavier than that.
Actually, I've triggered one of the traps with these. I just hold up as a the golden star trinket.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong then.
Whatever these traps may be old, so the pressure plate it might just activate through light. Wait, this time I instead of creating one, I'll create three, uh, kind of like yeah, silver balls, and I just throw it. I throw it in front of me, creating a path. What happens when you read the spell? I do.
You throw three in front of you, creating a path.
Yeah, one directly in front of me, the other one, like this. Let me just boom, boom. Oh, boom.
Okay, so you get here and you don't know any changes.
Okay, and just do it again, essentially.
Okay. Uh, where are you throwing them? Just
Uh,
again, three in a row.
yeah, straight line.
Okay, so as you do that, on the second kind of toss, you hear
Oh,
as a trap just kind of snaps.
Nice, Pilgrim.
Seeing this, I look over to him and say, "Hey, I have some rope, about 10 pounds. It might help us expedite this little expenditure. What do you think?" As I kind of pull out 50 feet of hymen rope.
10 pounds. I
We could
mean,
just
if they can
throw
work,
it out and, just activate the traps that way. You think it'd work?
you can try it. Go ahead.
Cool. As I take out the rope and kind of a cowboyish fashion, I let me get closer. Yeah, I
So as that happens,
uh
go ahead and make. Actually, no, you walk directly into it. Yeah, never
yeah,
mind.
that's fine. No.
Can't.
You
Wait, what?
quickly hear a snapping as a trap hits directly underneath Khan.
I kind of just like just looking at what is he? Oh, is he dead or is he?
Ah, down.
You're immediately kind of cut into by the yeah, you're immediately cut into by the spikes and kind of just pinned down there. You note that he's now losing a ton of blood. He's unconscious, fading very quickly, and you're gonna want to get him out of the spikes as fast as possible.
I'm gonna
Uh,
rush over. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
kind of. Oh,
I'm gonna rush over and like just try to pick him up out of them.
it's gonna help him. Help you around.
So would that be like strength or
Yeah, just athletics, please. Oof.
6?
So you can't manage to get him off the spikes. You note that because you're pulling on him, his bleeding seems to be getting worse. With this, Lucinda also kind of just tries to assist as well.
Should I roll or no? Or wait. Oh
You roll with disadvantage.
my god. Oh,
Yeah, so you also don't manage to pull him off. Neither does Lucinda.
looking towards Jotun.
Yep, and a little help here.
Help! Look, yeah, please. I want to see
Burns
him
kind of bleeding to death.
And as Jotun's doing that, I kind of take out the. Where is it? Where is it?
With that, Jotun manages to pull up Khan directly off the spikes and kind of get him laid down gently. Um, you note he's breathing fine, but you're gonna want to get him some medical attention very shortly.
All right. Quickly, I'm going to take out my black scarf and kind of using that, attempting to, is it tourniquet? Oh, stop the bleeding. Essentially, just wrapping.
Yeah, it's a tourniquet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Tourniquet the wounds. As I do so, I kind of say, oh, "Hey, what? You gotta. These are traps. You gotta be a little bit more patient. Slow. Come on, move slow." And just muttering and wrapping around the wounds. Roll a medicine check, right?
Yep.
Oh, I look like
Mm.
oh.
So you do manage to stop the bleeding and get the tourniquet kind of set, twisting it as tightly as you can. You note your hands don't seem to come off strong enough to keep pushing it. With that, it doesn't seem to do too much. You wish to yourself that you had someone who can hold this for you.
Uh, Still holding. I look towards. How big is uh? I look towards either both Yo and Yerm. A little help here.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check for me.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Got it. Normal or anything?
No, just a normal check.
Got you. Garbage rolls today.
Oh yeah. So as you apply pressure down to the tourniquet, you note the pressure's a bit too much. Uh, you're kind of crushing Khan. You could see Tilgrim kind of wave you off.
Yeah, like, hey, stop, get off. I'm trying to help him, not hurt him.
Ain't up to learn.
Jotun.
Jotun applies just enough pressure where you manage to be able to let go and kind of just give general medical attention to Khan. You manage to get him back on his feet, albeit incredibly tired and limping, um, and rejoin the party. Khan, you have exhaustion level 1.
All right. With that, I'll just say,
Just hang back.
where am I? What? Who are you?
Hey, you hang back.
You set a trap.
I'll just turn over to you.
I have this under control. It may be slow, but slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. And I just turn around and
Yeah, with the,
create the three marbles again, and just toss it as it fades to black into someone else's.
Cool. We're going to hold that, and we are going to move back over to Valaki. All right, so catching back up with the members of the party who were stuck in Valaki, or or in Valaki. Um, you last left off as Kester was well being eaten by a book and sucked directly up into the air. Ooh, what is that?
Uh, okay.
Uh,
Oh, is that?
uh, all right,
I
cool.
think it's listening.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. He went on his adventure. He died. Um, you noted them floating off. At this point, they're about 250, 300 feet in the air. With very, very slim chances of anybody getting or reaching them. This leaves Bennett and Zardos kind of just on the ground, watching your allies kind of just float away. Uh, in this state, you note that they are still kind of going directly up, but they're drifting more towards the west, very slowly, not much speed at all. You find yourselves kind of at the mouth of the RSX stockyard, just onlookers looking on and pointing, groups of people, guards also just kind of with their helmets in their hand, just kind of looking and confused. Um, what do you do in this situation, specifically Zardos and Bennett?
Bennett just kind of stops looking up and then puts his hand into his face. I don't think we can do anything about that one right now. Uh, and looking over to Zardos' arms, we should probably go to the Blue Water Inn. Maybe ask the hunters if they have any, what was it, owlbear bones?
Something else.
Honestly, I don't think there's anything we could do about them. They're past 300 feet. Looks like it. I don't think there's any way for us to help them. So,
If I may, if I may suggest, we should try casting Gust, Sir Bennett.
no gust is that strong. Plus, that's 100 plus feet in the air. No way we're gonna get to that height using a gust.
Zarbasim nods and walks towards the direction of the and waiting for Bennett to follow along.
Just start walking with them.
As you walk towards the inn westward, you know a very familiar sight. You could see in the distance just kind of a young man clad or a middle-aged man clad in just pinks and purples, waving feverishly. In the distance, you can hear, "Oh, you two! Oh, hey!" You note the voice to be Victavio's. As he approaches you, he kind of just puts his hand down. "Say, good to see you here. Where you off to?"
We were about to we were about to head to the inn to look for the hunters. Is there something wrong?
"Oh, no, no. You'll find them there. Just off to, well, feed my horse."
Right. Uh, two of our guys are kind of, well, flying, so, and this guy lost both, well, his hand and his arm, so
Yes, I see. Ha. Well, I'd offer to shake your hand, but what would you shake with? Well, your friends are flying. Is that a code for something? Are you on a mission?
no, we're literal. Like, look, and I'll just point over to them like the small dot in the distance I can assume they are.
Hmm. Yes, yes, I see. Well, perhaps you should get more sleep, Bennett. That said, I'll be on my way. Don't want to keep you. With that, you could see him kind of curl his mustache a bit and just drift off past you. It seemed like he was trying to get out of there in quite a hurry. Leaving you kind of on the street, just bewildered for a bit. You head back to the Blue Water Inn without much issue. Um, as you kind of open up the door, you can hear just kind of a howling from within. As you kind of peek in through the doors, it's just a ruckus laughter as you note the hunters are regaling just a small crowd with stories. As you enter in, they don't notice you, but you kind of just make your way just to the side to listen for a bit. One of the hunters, known as Zoldar, just kind of laughs and chuckles and grabs at his beard a bit. Aye, and then well, she jumped out at us, and I didn't know what it was because it was so dark. And well, Gvenny here, well, he just he just stabbed it with his sword. You could see the other hunter kind of shaking his head in anger. You know him as Yevgeny. He's just kind of nodding. That's not how the story goes at all. I didn't stab him, you did. And it wasn't dark. I had my lantern. They just kind of begin bickering amongst themselves. Um, as this is going on, you can see from just the bar that Danica is just kind of peering towards you, Bennett. She almost seems kind of motioning you over.
Um, I'm gonna look over to Zardos and just go, you stay here. I'll be right back, and head over towards Danica.
So I was on out.
As you approach Danica, she kind of just puts her head down. Um, you kind of lean in closer to her. Hey, those hunters have been causing quite the ruckus today. Something's going on in the northern forest that's got them here drinking in the well, it's what is it? It's 11 in the morning. You think you could do something about that, Bennett?
Uh, well, we came here to ask him something. Maybe we can try to derail some of this stuff. I mean,
She kind of nods to you. Can you take him outside, maybe?
on it. Alright, with that said, I'm gonna go back over to the hunters.
Okay. So as you reapproach the hunters, they are still kind of just bickering. They still don't really pay you any mind. You do note that on the table they have quite a few shot glasses emptied, as well as two or three just kind of large casks of ale just out. You can see the crowd is more or less in quite the same condition.
Uh, with that said, I'm going to just they're sitting right next to each other, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're kind of just like right next to each other, just going back and forth.
Okay. I'll put my hand on both of their shoulders and go, "Hey, sorry to interrupt, but we need you two's help. We need to talk about this outside. It's
You could
pretty
see
urgent."
one of them, Yevgeny, uh, with his like long hair, kind of just nervously look up. As the bald, bearded soldier just kind of throws his hand and throws yours off his shoulder. Get off me! You could see him just quickly get up, kicking his chair towards you. What's the big idea? This rather large, about 6'6" man is just kind of standing over Bennett at this point, just with his beard just out. You can see on his shoulder he's got just kind of a sling with a large, heavy crossbow behind him as he just kind of stares you down. What's the big idea? You can see his partner Yevgeny also kind of slowly and timidly kick his chair out in front of Zardos and also stand up. Yeah, what's the big idea?
I was just looking to get your attention. We needed to ask about something.
Hmm. What you need to ask?
Well, we were hoping that we can talk to you guys outside, because this matter's a bit private.
Oh, it's private. You hear that, Yevgeny? You can see Yevgeny just kind of shake his head. Yeah, I'll head out. As Yevgeny kind of heads to the door, Soldar just kind of shakes his head. No, you're not heading out. What's in it for us? He kind of just peers into your mask, looking at you, like just directly into your eyes. Mm,
We can pay if you guys can help us.
You could see him just stroke his beard. Now we're talking. Why didn't you just say that to begin with? And they both just head outside.
Okay. Alright.
As they kind of get down the stairs, stretching, you could see Soldar kind of take his arm and just pull his crossbow out, turning towards you, and just kind of aiming it directly at you. Now, uh, what's this about? You're getting in the way of our day drinking.
We weren't looking to interrupt. We just wanted to ask some questions. And we thought, since you guys were hunters, you'd be the best to answer them.
Eh, we are hunters, that is. Not sure about the question. You could see Soldar kind of put his crossbow to the side. Now, what's the need to be out here in the private for?
This is just because I'm gonna ask about a bunch of stuff, and you don't really need an interruption.
You could see him kind of just shrug. Well, out with it.
First, I need to ask you guys, have you ever hunted an owlbear in Barovia?
Aye, they make good eating in the winter. Normally hibernating up. Actually, that's a good question. A little to the west of the lake, you'll find a a cave, probably nesting of the sort. Good time this year. Good eats if you need it. Why?
Well, we were looking for him to help this guy, and I'll motion over to Zardos. He kind of lost both his hands in the accident, and we talked to one of the dipes. They might be able to replace it if we get owlbear bones. We heard that you guys had some work with it, so.
You could see Yevgeny kind of nervously just scratching. He just kind of nods his head. Well, if let's see. Hmm, definitely could help. I imagine you're not looking for the meat though. Maybe we can well maybe we could come up with a plan. If say he kind of looks back at Soldar, who's kind of just stroking his beard. Yeah, it's perfect. You can find the owlbears out there. We don't have anything, but I'll be honest, those werewolves make it real hard to get out there and hunt those things, and they're worth a pretty penny. The meats, especially, you could sell it to the Arisex for a premium profit. That said, if you're only looking to help this guy, well, I imagine you need the bones, maybe a heart. Uh, let's say if you guys head out there, if you're brave enough, and you bring us back the meat, and we'll pay you for it.
Alright. Can you mark down on the map where it is?
Sure. That said, probably want to do it at night. This area during the day is well, you don't want to be caught there or get lost.
I can assume that's when the wolves come out.
He kind of shakes his head. No, nights when the wolves come out. That's what makes it dangerous. During the day, you just don't want to be there. Take my word for it. It's not an experience. Well, unless you like to be confused.
Alright. We heard that something happened in the North Woods. Is that what you're talking about?
He kind of just shrugs and scratches his beard. Well, I mean, the reports from the guard say there's a dragon afoot, but dragons don't bother us none. Right, Yevgeny? You could see Yevgeny just frantically nodding. Yeah, that's right. We've killed a few dragons in our day. Uh, what's worse up there is the wolves. You know, they're not dragons who can be bought out. They're not spiders. They're not even owl bears. They think. Can't hunt the wolves. Wolves will just hunt you. If you could get past them, you're fine. If not, you'll have to go during the day. It's just it's just a very you could see both of them kind of stop they seem almost timid to continue. They just kind of stand there.
Did something happen?
You could see them both kind of just looking around. You could see just Soldar rubbing his head. Ah, nothing at all. Just you know, you don't wanna go there during the day.
I mean, if something happened, I think it'd be better to hear about it than to experience it firsthand.
You could see them both kind of grumble a bit and just ignore you. Ah, well, forget that anyway. We've answered your questions. Just don't go there during the day. Can we get back to drinking?
Um, there was something else. What was it? Break a bacillus, something like that. We were looking for scales. Do you know where a cave might be or a nest?
You could see Soldar kind of almost get angrier as he kind of looks down. Ah, there's only a one, and it's well, it's protected. It's to the south, right around the ruins of that old city with the dwarves. What is that? Berez. Ah, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go knocking on no doors down there, unless uh, yeah, it's just hot and he just kind of clams up again. You could see Evgeny kind of just nodding.
Right. I thought Perez was abandoned.
He kind of just shrugs. It is. It's the bugs, really. Uh, they're they'll bite the hell out of you. He just kind of laughs a bit. You could see Evgeny kind of nod. Yeah, the bugs are pretty big.
Have you seen my people over there? Order the column. Just looking for his opinion.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
So that's what asking if he's seeing and his people. He points towards England. His church.
I can't hear anything you're saying, guy.
Might have to get
Um,
close to your mic.
Zara's asked about have you seen his people who are gone down at by Bresk? It was formed by Dust Scales about that. Can you hear me or no?
I can hear you. I just don't understand what you're saying.
Basically, Zara's asking about have you seen his people down the paladins, a group of paladins walking down towards in that direction.
Oh, okay. He just kind of shrugs. Only paladins I know of headed off towards Argenvostolt a few months back. Another group was dispatched down towards Solanka to deal with the rock, but then that dragon showed up. No one's headed down there anymore.
Right.
Zara's nod and thanks him.
Hey, you said at night the wolves and the owlbears usually come out. Is there any way to throw off the wolves, keep them off our trail? Or do you just have to get lucky?
It's a tough job getting those things off you. If it's just a wolf, uh, an average odorless route would go rubbing leaves on you, getting dirty, hiding. But when it's a dire wolf, their sense of smell is even better. You need a potion concoction for that, something to throw them off. But if it's a werewolf, especially one of the northerners, there's not much you can do. Bargain with them, maybe. Depending on which ones show up, you might find that you can get away with well, I know a few of them who will take a bribe. They're not so bad after, when you understand what they are. He kind of seems a little nervous discussing it.
Right. Uh, right. Besides, really quick, this is gonna be my last question, and this one may be a bit weird, but have you seen any ats in Valaki?
Cats. A few. Running through the streets here and there. Mm,
Any place you usually see them around?
there were a bunch a while back in front of the old burgomaster's manor, and then for a time they just up and disappeared. Uh, Wilhelmina, one of the old women, she's part of the church congregation, donates and does things. Her son Udo, he's a shoemaker. She used to come by the tavern just to tell us stories about talking cats and things of that nature. Said she would hear them whispering and running back and forth around the alleyways up north towards the old district to the north.
Did she keep it as vague as that? Or did she specify a part of the whole district? Sorry if it's sounding like I'm berating. I'm just trying to get the story straight.
He seems confused at the questioning and kind of just shrugs towards you. Well, I mean, it's it was just they were just stories. That old woman's crazy. She says a whole lot of things. I don't know if she ever gave any specifics, really. He kind of just gives you an earnest shrug.
Right. Uh, yeah, that's all I really have to ask. And also, do you guys think you can maybe lighten up on the drinks? Starting to throw things off in the tavern.
They both kind of look at each other and grimace a bit. You could see them both nod to you. I, it's just those werewolves up north. They're making it real hard to hunt. Not much to do.
So that's what this is about.
Hmm. Say, if you're looking for the owl bear, why not pay them a visit for us? You know? Maybe you can convince them to stop being, well, werewolves.
Right. I'll I'll see what I can do. Promises though.
You could see him just like nod in agreement. I.
With that, I'm gonna just step out of their way.
All right. You could see them kind of shrug and begin to head back towards the bar. With that, they kind of just go back in. You can hear a kind of a fuss going on. As you kind of think on your information, I'm going to stop here and go somewhere else. Give me one sec though, because I just started doing something stupid for no reason. All right, cool. So, as you or as wind picks up and a just a very thorough overcast can be seen, Kester, your arm has completely been engulfed into just a black, just it's a color. It's not a liquid. There's nothing on it. It's literally just penetrating into you over everything as it kind of washes over you. It's now across to your other arm and kind of crawling up your neck. With this, Lucian notes it's also slowly going down your right leg as his hand is gripped around it very tightly. As the time passes, you find yourself getting kind of sucked into this black as it crawls up your neck and finally just goes over your mask. You kind of fall limp. Lucian notes the limpness as you pull heavier at the arm. It's the first time the book kind of seems to fall a bit as you kind of just dunk down, and it just seems to compensate and begins to pull you closer and closer to the overcast sky. You note directly above you, you're only about 20 feet away from it, as the book seems to just kind of want to get sucked into that just what looks like silver mist above you. It's the first time you've seen it this close.
Oh boy.
As the black is nearly completely engulfed Kester, and as the book has pretty much a few feet away from this silvery mist, you start to kind of think on the fact that you can probably just fly back down there. Do you choose to stay and grapple to Kester, or do you let go and fall back down to the ground below?
First, I want to shake and Kester, are you there? As I see the silver mist on approaching.
You note that it seems that he is unconscious.
God damn! And then the black well stuff is like reaching down.
It's currently crawling towards your hand.
Ah, damn it! I can't leave him by himself. I gotta continue holding on.
Okay. With that, you note that the black starts to come for you as well. It slowly goes down your arm and it engulfs you completely. You also note the exact same thing. You're fairly oh, that's super weird that that just happened. You are fairly engulfed in just this darkness, and everything begins to fade to black.
Shit.
As this is happening, you no longer perceive time, but both or just you note that inside your head is a brightness, a light. It kind of flickers. You kind of hear something, but you're not really sure what it is, and then it just fades to black. As you begin to fade in and out, you, both of you, by the way, note that you're beginning to see just a strange depth of colors.
Oh.
Um, as the kind of depth of colors is kind of fading in and out, um, you slowly just kind of get pulled into something. You can feel suddenly something incredibly warm, and you are unsure of exactly what it is that's happening. You just can hear now just kind of a voice, and everything is incredibly warm around you. You can hear again just a kind of a hint of a voice, an echoing of some sort.
Can I make out if it's masculine or feminine?
At this point, you have no real consciousness to do so.
I see.
Yeah, it's just kind of a voice just floating there. And with that, you kind of just hear a whisper. Ah, two dumbasses. I see. Interesting. And with that, you kind of feel just a heaviness on your chest.
Oh God. Oh God. I don't know what just got shown, but I'm loading at 25%.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sec.
Fuck. Okay.
It's supposed to be loading for. Oh, he's gone. Never mind.
So this is one of those private scene moments.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, people in the ground level started dropping like flies at the fucking Undertaker
Bro,
came.
the rope thing
Bro,
should
what were you?
work,
Okay,
but
like, Carl,
Hey, that was
I got
just
a
a
legit
I
question.
completely forgot the traps. But
No,
like the
Carl,
rope thing, think about it. Hmm?
no, wait, Carl, I have a legit question. What were you trying to do there?
I was
Using
trying to throw the
rope.
rope out because it's 50 feet of rope, 10 pounds, so it would activate all the traps, so he wouldn't have to continue casting that cantrip.
Wait, but why'd you move them? Why couldn't you just throw
I
it from where
moved
you
to
were?
get closer so I could throw it, and I forgot that there's traps, and I was like, oh crap.
Why not just throw it from where you were?
But yeah, lessons learned. But yeah, I'm gonna ask Jeanette or you. What's up, Neil? I'm gonna ask one of you guys to like throw the rope. You good, bro? Okay.
Ask me to what?
So what size casket do Kester and Lucian have? Like what size are they?
Oh, Christ.
They're medium, 5 foot
Okay.
7.
So what? That's like going to be like about what, 50 in-game dollars? Yeah, that should be
Yeah,
good.
man.
What's crazy is if those two die, then the only three from the original group that are left are me, Jotun, and wait, that's actually it.
That's two. What do you mean
died.
that's three? That's
People
two.
died?
No, like I thought there was three, but no. If those two actually die, literally the only two from the original group is me and
God.
Jotun.
Oh God, the third
Yeah.
one also died then.
No.
We're the only two who are gonna be left from that
I did not
original
realize
group.
that many people died.
Yeah, because Gaston's gone, Sotero's gone, Exalt is gone.
Sotero's not gone. Sotero got
And
eviscerated. Sotero got
Oh, y'all
eviscerated.
abandoned
Gone.
Cesaro. No one
That boy
saved
got
him.
blown back.
Wait, what? What
I
happened?
just let him die.
No, I noticed that like if those two proceed to die, there's only two left from the original group that got lost in Barovia, and that's me and Jotun.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, Mr. J, like you said, once we get the right party in terms of mindset, he'll stop, the character thing.
No, I'm aware of that. It's just the fact that I just realized that like if those two go, it's literally just gonna be me and Jotun from the original group.
Oh, that sounds so weird.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I gotta carry on your legacy when all four of you mysteriously die somehow.
Alex, if you do die, what character are you gonna play?
I'm bounced between a monk and a warlock.
You should play a monk. You should be like my Longbows brother, something like that. Like, you'd be so great.
I'm being
If Durham dies, I'm out this fucking session, guys.
but I'm gonna be honest, like Carl, if I was to make a sibling character to yours, I would just make him a
Are we
dick.
supposed to see that?
No,
That's fine.
most likely not. But yeah, cosmic space MILF. Anyways.
Cosmic Space
I'm the bard, calm it down.
Alright. But yeah, I don't think we were supposed to see that. But yeah, if I was
Should we tell him?
Nah, just exit out of it and they'll probably
I mean, like, should
explain
we
when
tell him,
they
like,
get
in
back.
general that...
We just
Oh yeah,
pretend
true.
we
But
pretend we didn't see, man.
We'll see if they'll explain it when they come back. If not, then it's
by the
just,
way, you can't tell anyone about this, or else I'll kill you. Oh fuck.
But yeah, if I was supposed to make a brother character, I would most likely make him the cliche older brother jackass.
That's fine. I think that would work out because then we could just be at odds and use that to kill enemies. Like the classic brothers in like
brothers.
Oh, I'm done. The classic brothers in like anime where they like just fight each other and like they kill everybody in their way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Oh look, if you two are brothers, you got to be colored.
Colored? What do you mean?
You're gonna be brothers. You're
I
happy and you're
swear.
singing and you're colored.
All right, listen here.
Give me a high five.
We're not doing this. The only thing that's gonna be connecting is fist to face.
Yo, you should make it like a step brother and be like, so we got like that dive rivalry. Where, like dad loved me more, or something like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'll do that. It's worth a shot. I don't think I'll be doing it.
Yeah, my next character's just gonna be a bard just trying to find some sucky bitches.
A bard on a mission to find some succubishes. Yes, that
That was also one of my goals to play bard, man.
Hey, let's go, bro. We on a mission.
I just
two
wanna
bards
fucking-
on the mission for some succubishes. Hell yeah. That's a novel right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that could actually be a book, like a light novel. Honestly.
Oh, Jeremiah, you wanna go cop the ukulele the bank post?
Hey, yo, man, bro, yo, what a brothel at, bro?
Wait, didn't you say there's a brothel? There's a chance you can roll for a brothel in this game?
There's a chance. I'm not sure if Mr. J is actually gonna go through with that.
Yeah, no, it's over. First thing back in Barovia. Yo, guys' night out. Guys' night out.
I swear to God.
Yo.
You're gonna find some depressed bitches. That's all I'm telling you.
Well, yeah, just something to
Good.
think
You
about.
get the best head.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, something to think
But
about.
I saw
if you
her.
play more.
Bro, when you're think about it. When you're depressed, you don't care if you choke or not.
Max, if you die, you
Okay,
die.
hold on. Hold the fuck. Hold on.
Really bad.
Chill. They got dark way too quick. Come on.
I mean, this is Ghost Straw, man. Everything must be dark, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
What?
What?
I'm saying it. Ghost Straw is all about being, sad, depressed. There's a hope, yada yada. So, Ghost Straw, man. Run theme.
I like how you're trying to use the setting itself to justify depressed bitches. Go the fuck
I'm
home.
joking.
Sit
I'm
down.
joking.
Your name on the other your name on the other server works, alright? You're shamelessly horny. Sit down.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think if I was bard, make a bard. I make it a changeling, and it would just fuck everything, bro.
Oh
We,
God.
I call it that. I call that thing where you're not
and
male.
quick body switch.
No, you're not male, but you're not female at the same time.
Bro,
Non-binary?
No,
like a non-binary
gender wise.
Are you trying to be a hermaphrodite or something?
Wouldn't that
That thing, that.
Hermaphrodite?
I'm a changeling. That just literally like. Bro,
so
like,
basically you're trying to play a
Okay,
horny
yo.
hermaphrodite.
Yes.
Jesus
Guy,
Christ.
this isn't a Japanese hentai.
Wait, what am I listening to? What?
Guys,
Oh,
weird
guys,
ideas.
Don't worry about it.
Guys trying to relive Bible Black in real life, bro. You trying to relive that Bible Black.
Here's the thing. He had a good idea with the
Babu.
he had the good idea with the horny bard, and then immediately after is just like, yo, I can make a hermaphrodite that just wants to fuck, and we have to draw the line there. We can't let him go any further. He's a menace to society and himself.
She was Kool-Aid dust.
Idea when all bards said,
What were you saying, Jeanette?
is it really a good idea if all bards are just like that?
No.
No.
That will
No.
that will
No,
definitely
but,
leave a lot of problems.
Yeah, but
Most of them being
typical.
Yeah, most of them
Typical.
basically ending up in the category of, hey, what happened? You slept in the bed and left before sunrise, and the whole party having to deal with that shit, while this guy ends up on Murray 3 times a week.
but bards can be storytellers, lore masters, and like
They know on a first name basis by now. He knows all the words.
Like, he walks out, he's just like, Murray! Sit
like,
the
bro,
fuck down.
bro, think about it, bro. I'll change it, bro. I can get double D's, H's, bro. Like, just think about it, bro. Just think about it.
Dude,
Y'all
chill
see-
though.
Nah, wait, hold on. Oh, he had this like planned out before. There's no way you just came up with this.
He definitely had
This
that
had to be
plan.
cooking. This had to be cooking in the back for a minute.
He definitely had this planned
I
out.
mean, one of my persons from I've seen from, if you go to Discord, character his name is Requiem. That's my hermaphrodite from Bard. I'll show you what I mean.
Okay, yeah. So you definitely had this cooking for a while.
Yeah, he did not just come up with this.
Nah,
it was a thought
nah.
process. I'm not knocking you. I'm not knocking your thought process. But god damn it, to think with the head that's inside your skull, not below the belt. Okay, come on, man.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I swear to God, shut up. Shut up.
Hey man, if we need to sneak to the past the garden, man, all my sitting past the back, man. I'm just saying, bro.
Yo, if your character ever pulls up in lingerie, I'm gonna have to floor you. Alright? These hands will turn gender neutral.
I mean, there is spoke called Sky Self, man. There's spoke called Sky Self. I'm just saying, bro. I'm
Swear
just
to
saying.
God.
I'm just saying, man.
Stop. We're stopping this here. Moving on.
Where is it?
So, guy, how do I reach your level of down bad?
What?
How do I reach your level of down bad? See, be stuck in the house for a few weeks, work at Taco Bell, and also constantly look at hentai on a daily basis.
I mean, I remember I exposed myself when we were doing the court system.
Oh, definitely. You definitely exposed yourself. Like you
Oh, God.
you really had the shamelessly horny in all LED above your head.
Oh, God.
What's worse is I was actually rooting for you through that court case. I sat there going, "Come on, guy, there are so many holes in this argument. You just need to point them out." And then immediately afterwards, you're just like, "Look, Tim looked good, but I wouldn't do that." And I'm just like, "Fuck, this whole court case is lost."
Like, oh, God. Okay. Where is it? Oh, okay. Goes to the shot. Case.
Also, for anyone watching, I think it's better that we leave everything ambiguous. We're not gonna specify on this anymore. All you need to know is that it's all cursed.
Okay. Jeremiah, this is them right there.
So, guy.
Yes.
So, what made you wanna, have this idea?
The man gets no action. He wants to make sure someone hears his shit.
What you call it? I heard after what you call it. First, it was coming from the hentai intro to monsters, whatever. That's my main reason why I started it.
Okay.
But a twist, bro.
Do you like the Fudanari tag?
Wow, we're diving right into the questions, huh?
You did not get back here.
We're diving right into the other. We're diving right into the other questions, huh?
No, get right. No. You can't run from this, bro.
Bro, you went from the kiddie pool 30 feet underwater. Like, yo, there has to be some kind of buildup. You can't just jump from one side of the pool to the other. What is going on?
Don't worry about
it. What do you mean, don't worry about it?
As yes then on this questionnaire sheet.
No, Lord. This man pulled out the questionnaire. It's
I never
over.
say yes, but I never say no.
God damn it.
If you refuse to answer, I'm just gonna put it as yes.
God damn it, guy.
This isn't a legal system. I can make rules here.
Alright, then next question. You can think about that one.
So you like Bible Black?
I'm leaving. I'm getting up. I'm walking to the door.
Next question.
Next question. God damn it. God damn it. I'm leaving. Bye. I'm not doing this.
Next question. So what you know about our residence, bro?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Are you referring to like a show or something?
Yes.
Yes. Technically, yes.
Technically speaking, yes. He is referring to a show. What genre that show is in, he will not specify for multiple reasons. All you need to know is that it would not show on daytime TV and would not show on nighttime TV unless they gave him a fucking $1,000 extra.
Shout out to our species reviewers, bro. That episode, they only had like one episode, like dubbed on TV, and for Japan, they had to like switch channels like every other week.
Yo, let's be honest. Those motherfuckers, they had a reason. They had a will. They had a will to keep going.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm saying, bro. Just saying, bro. Just saying. I'm just saying, bro.
Oh Lord.
If you can make your height and width change, you got big bungas. Just saying, bro.
This dude. This man is the personification of down bad. One minute he's shadowboxing, the next minute he's chugging Kool-Aid, and now he just
get right Kool-Aid dust.
And now this man wants to give himself. He wants to give himself artificial back problems. I'm not even joking with this. He wants the back problems.
Bro. Them just can be improvised weapon, bro. Just bitch slap some of them shits.
What?
Yo, guy, I think you think like, what character do you think you are, bro? Because like you be trying to say all this like extra stuff. Like you be thinking you like 12 different classes in one.
Bro, he has shaped.
I'm a bard.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a bard. Yeah, I'm making a bard. Yeah, the best bard in the world, bro.
To only him. To only him.
Zion, do not ask any questions. Do not.
It's the little quotations at the end that he skips over to myself.
As one of the few like peer people of this like group. Just ask no questions.
He's right. Please.
Matter of fact, yo, just forget this all happened. Matter of fact, forget what the word bard means actually.
Just
Forget D&D. Just leave, bro. Just leave.
forget the name Bard, the class, all of it's useless. It never existed. It's only within your psyche, and no one wants you to homebrew it.
I'm saying, bro, if Miss Kether was in
We are
Curse of Strahd,
dropping
bro,
the subject like how abusive dads drop their baby.
Okay,
I got
whoa.
dropped. I got dropped, man. What do you mean, bro? I'm in the same boat too.
I'm not going any
Not
further
ahead.
into that. I'm not
Not
going
ahead. Not ahead. Not ahead.
I'm not going any further into that. Moving on. Not going any further into that. Alright. But legitimately, we need to go to the Owlbear Cave to get you some arms.
Your question also, if I could change my height, wouldn't it mean also I could be a lolly, get people go in jail? Yo, let's get it.
Wait, quick question.
It's when he starts thinking like this that just makes me think, okay, he usually is brain dead, but then he has ideas like this that terrify me.
Yo,
And most of the time, it just...
Let's right now. Be a
Wait,
lolly.
what did you say? I didn't hear him. What did he say?
So basically,
Bro.
using the shape changer, he could have someone arrested for pedophilia.
I could be a lolly, man, bro.
It's moments like this where I'm just like, okay, guy has the brain power to think of
And
this.
all I need is to activate two, bro. This guy's self. The
Yeah, no, guy, you're not allowed to have that power because I feel like you're gonna end up abusing it in like the wrong way.
What do you mean? I'm doing it the right way. I'm doing it the right way. What do you mean, the right way?
Guy is the only person I know who could do shit like this. Like
I'm not trying to see Pope as like some child and be like, yeah, can I try to seduce this person? Roll a disadvantage anyway. Get in that 20 still on both rolls and end up arresting some plot important character for no reason.
Yo, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Let's say if he's a corrupt king, bro. I'm doing everybody a favor, man.
Who do you? He wouldn't give me.
I'm gonna bang his wife.
No, bro.
I'm bang his wife, man. I'm bang his wife too, bro. I'm bang his
What the
wife too.
fuck? Yo.
Yo, corrupt to who? Like to you, yeah, corrupt that. Like everyone else, he could be like a normal king. He'd be the best king.
This is like one of the few times I'm actually terrified of Guy. Because most of the time he just lays back, not really thinking too much. It's when he thinks like this that's truly terrifying.
I mean, you guys complain on me how what you call trying to make the OP character. Nah, bro. I'm trying to make the fun character. What do you mean, bro?
I'm not saying it's OP. What I'm saying is your thought process is terrifying with this.
At least if you're going to try and be fun, at least do it during my campaign where I don't care about most of the stuff.
Of course.
Yo,
you think that shit's gonna fly here?
Can I kill Ashra right now? Can I kill Ashra and just split my life?
No. Stop. We're not bringing a horny hermaphrodite bard into this campaign. I don't think it will fly.
The Navy, bro.
If we do, I'm going to have no qualms like putting you out of your misery and calling it a hate crime.
Can I kill Ashra right now?
Yo, real talk. I got a legit idea though. Okay, so he's already armless. So you know what I'm saying? Just cut off the legs, sell them.
Stop.
Wait, what?
Hear me out.
Bro.
We then get some like better limbs from like animals and make them chimera. You know, give them some wings. Yeah, we can give you a lion. Yeah, we can give you like a normal arm, but like a lion head on it, bro.
Bro. Who wants a tiefling leg, bro? Tell me that.
Black market.
Black market. Is there a black market across the street?
I want to leave, but he's speaking so much sense that it makes me want to leave.
Yep, they're back.
Yes, they're back.
Hello, welcome.
You messed up the best idea in the world, man. You messed up the
No,
best idea.
no, you did not. Don't ask about it, please.
All right. So with this standing outside of the Blue Water Inn, Bennett and Zardos, you kind of just watch as the two hunters walk into the building. As you turn to leave, you note Lucian and Kester kind of standing before you. You note that one of them has the black book in one hand, as the other is looking into the side pouch and just kind of looking at you.
Hey guys.
I'll frantically look at myself to see if I'm still ethereal.
You are not ethereal. You note while looking at yourself that on your ring finger shines a small kind of glimmering ring. And as you kind of note it, Kester, you also know that around your neck is a small amulet that is also glowing.
Oh, new jewelry? I guess I place my hand on it, just like feeling the material.
Cool. All the information for both of the items are in your inventories.
Splendid.
Please read when you can. So as this is happening, you kind of look on Bennett and Zardos in disbelief as you then look back into the sky and then look back as if to ask what just happened.
What? What? Okay. First, what happened? Second, what the fuck? And third, why do you guys show up with more stuff?
Well, Bennett,
No ad lib,
um,
just get to the point, please.
yes, sir. So, essentially, we met, a, no deities. It's, an entity named, Teak. Um, so, we, I guess they possess a lot of knowledge. We died to get there. Um, so I pull out a piece of paper. So I know where the artifacts are. But I, it's an experience. So we also received well, these items from her. I guess she was just checking up on this world.
You note that showing the items to the rest of your party that here I'll just put them out there.
Hmm?
That Kester now possesses an amulet of health, and Lucian possesses a ring of shooting stars. Oh, that I probably can't like look at. I'm just gonna click it and use ability, even though I shouldn't have. And that's what those do.
Hmm.
I'll take the piece of paper and just kind of go over it.
Yes. Hold on. Huh? Yeah. Let me just like do that. Where did I put it? There we go. Bu- There we go. And copy and post. Paste. Go. Hmm. Well, there you go.
And you said the person you met, the entity you met is what?
Teak.
She
Teak. It looked to be a tiefling, but well,
she called
seems to be
herself a protector of the weave.
yeah.
And about a what was the she was one of three that served under another.
Uh,
She spoke of a mage that came to Barovia, Mordenkaisen.
Seems to be the mad mage on the well, on the mountain.
so at least we know his name. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll whoever this teak is, at least we found out where we need to go exactly.
Indeed, we did.
And she was in the book?
Yes,
it,
seems to be
well,
still here.
it,
Well, not in, but I guess connected.
well, when we went straight up, we crossed some kind of silver mist and were told we died.
Seems like she resides outside of it, but well, it's connected. She said to hold on to the book until we meet Mordenkaisen, and hopefully free him from the spell that ails him. Seems to be a spell, but who cast it, no one knows.
Okay. I'll copy this like word for word in my book just to make sure this is like down. Well, we found some information about the cats. Apparently, the old lady near the church, she ran into some near the old district up north when you're about to go towards the lake. So maybe we stake out that area, we'll find something.
Alright, let's go then.
Did you get anything what we can do about Soros's arms?
We did, but it's gonna be a bit hairy. Remember the wolves?
Yes.
Yeah. So apparently the hunters weren't able to hunt as much because the wolves have been, I guess, getting in their way. Usually the wolves end up being the ones that chase them out. And if we want to get to the owl bear, we have to go at night. Same times the wolves are probably active. So
Perfect.
unless we can try to reason with them, we probably can't get to that owl bear. It's honestly times like this where I wish we didn't have half the group up and die on us.
I see, and right, and on to getting open that door with the cats, we have to speak with the their name. It keeps escaping me. The lady, the missing daughter.
I don't think we have to. Hopefully not. If I'm
Oh,
right, the cat should just be in the old district, so we'll probably find him in an alley.
well, you would know Valakai better than I.
Yeah. I think we should just start heading over now. Maybe I would pick up something.
So with that, you head towards the north, heading back into the old district. As you enter kind of the just rows of houses, you note the only one familiar to you is the Wachter house. Other than that, there are other older houses just kind of layered about, all incredibly large mansions. You note the gate towards the north is buzzing with soldiers. It seems that something is going on. Do you walk towards the gate, or do you want to simply, well, what do you want to do?
Uh, I'm gonna try to listen in on what the guards are saying and see if any of it like ties back to the fact that Isaac is gone.
You can hear kind of just a roar from one of the sergeants kind of pushing everyone off. Aye, aye. We'll find the boy later. Right now, the captain's more important. He's putting to work with us. Also, if he comes back and we didn't look for him, he's gonna set us on fire. You can just hear kind of all the other guards go, yeah, fuck the boy. Let's go get the man. And they all kind of start gathering arms and looking about. They don't run off. They seem quite cautious as every time they look to march towards the north, one of them kind of just stops turning. You can hear them say something, almost a whisper, as the rest of them stop and then just go back to having conversation, and you could hear the lieutenants just kind of going on back and forth about what they need to do.
Well, like without Isaac, everything's going to shit. Or at least crazy.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do?
Still don't understand it.
Oh, well, I don't either.
I mean, how Isaac didn't seem like the type to get taken out easy. There had to be like some kind of noise, some kind of fight somewhere, but we didn't see anything on our way back.
It's like he poofed
And
out of
maybe
existence.
he's gone into hiding. Maybe he doesn't want to face. Well, he does think of the burgomaster as his father, and maybe he doesn't want to go back without having something to show.
And then it doesn't make sense why he left in the first place.
As you begin to ponder this, you hear kind of just kind of a loud roar coming from the north again. You can see some of the guards have passed the northern gate as they kind of throw spears in the air and start cheering. You can see
Oh
some running
no.
back towards the gate. Oh, with them, as you see, kind of at first almost a dot. As you kind of look up, slowly emerging, you can see Isaac kind of slowly walking towards you. Um, Incredibly far off, hundreds of feet, but he's finally got back to the gate. You could see him kind of covered in water. He looks to be trying not to shiver. Um, as he kind of slowly approaches, maybe about 120 feet from you, you can note that his eyes kind of just seem like they're just staring straight ahead, even though around him the soldiers are just kind of roaring and parading him. He just kind of stares directly straight and just walks slowly forward. It doesn't seem like he's noticed anything going on around him. He gets around 60 feet of you. You can kind of make him out. You could see that he is actually shivering, and his arm, the claw, that demonic kind of thing that you recognize on Jotun as well, is kind of just hanging to the side. It almost looks like it's been just badly injured, but you don't notice any blood or anything like that. He doesn't look dirty, just kind of soaking wet. His eyes just fixated completely straight. There's a moment guards kind of push you out of the way as they kind of approach and walk past you, and he doesn't even notice you as they continue to walk past.
Hmm. Splendid. Sure you want to talk to him?
I no. I don't I don't think now's the right time.
Yeah, let's text about that later.
Uh, as you follow, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Somebody, or no?
No,
I was gonna say, Zay, you good?
Is something coming up on mic?
Oh no, I just heard you say something. All right. So as you can see the crowd kind of pass you as they go towards the south. It looks like they're headed towards the Blue Water Inn. You note that Isaac kind of directly cuts off and starts going towards the right as the crowd going towards the Blue Water Inn kind of stop and try to catch up with him. As this is happening, go ahead and I need I need everyone to roll a perception check.
Yes, sir. Perception.
Oh boy.
Go.
Uh oh.
Ooh.
I'm freezing. Oh no. God, don't. Gee, why?
Oh crap.
Ah, there it is. I'm good. Perception.
Oh boy. So
If that's
okay.
bad, can I roll a die to
So
that? If I
oh no,
fail?
no, no, you're fine. So Kester and
Thanks.
Lucian, as you kind of just stand there, for some reason your hearts start racing. This is actually funny that this is your hearts start racing. You could feel like the beating just incessantly, just rocking against your ribs. You can almost feel your entire body start pulsing. You seize up. almost as if you can
Eh?
no longer breathe. It almost seems like to Bennett and Zardos that they're almost it almost looks like they're about to like almost stroke out. They're just so tight and tense. Um, you hear in the back of your mind Teek's familiar voice, but for some reason you can hear it kind of shadow off. As it shadows off, you can hear kind of a bickering between two male voices. It's very faint, but you do hear the word Stella. You know that coming from behind the Voctor residence, albeit this information seems to have caught you in an almost frozen moment. You could just hear somebody scream as you just kind of jump and
Eh? Uh, you getting this?
What the hell was that? Did any of you hear
Uh,
that?
The Voctor residence. We gotta go.
What the?
The Voctor residence. I
Okay.
start heading off towards the Voctor residence.
I start rushing off in a bit of a sweat.
Okay, you guys
Same
are
here.
starting. Okay, you guys are making less and less sense as like try to trail after him.
as you run off towards the Voctor estate, you note you note as you kind of just come up the road towards the main house, you can see a young gnome kind of sitting on the stone stairs area of the house that leads directly into the foyer. She doesn't notice you as you're too far away, and she just seems to be staring off on her own. Um, as you note, you're still fairly far off. You kind of tuck yourselves next to the side of the house so you can just kind of barely see her. At the moment, due to the rushing, Bennett and Zardos are a bit bewildered. So, what do you do at this point?
Just looking and listening towards the house. Do I hear or see any commotion?
Go ahead and roll perception for me.
Uh, I saw that three. I saw that one, not one for a second. I was terrified.
Oh, wow.
Give me 1 second. Let me turn on the lights in my room.
Alright.
Okay, cool.
But I'm back.
Shit. All right. So, as you kind of lean around the corner, you can hear the male voices again. This time, they kind of ring out a bit in your ear. You note them coming from the north east as you are sitting near the southwest of the area. They're pretty much just mothers coming, kind of just echoing around. The gnome out front does not notice you at all yet.
Mm.
Like, hmm, to get a visual, we're at the gate, and that gnome is looking towards the house.
Uh, the note is literally kind of sitting on the southern staircase, just looking down. She's not looking left or right. You would be directly to her right, across the front of the mansion, next to the building. I literally could just like.
Before we go any further, what the hell is going on?
We heard something. Someone yelling about Stella.
Two male voices in the back of the Voctor residence yelling about Stella. And then there was a scream. And now we're here.
Oh, I also note, Bennett, you can see two gnomes through the window as you kind of just sit directly below it and kind of peek up. You can't hear what they're talking about, but they seem to kind of be arguing over something.
Uh, Is it possible for me to try to like listen in to the conversation, or is it just like borderline mutters?
You would have to approach the window and almost have something to put up to the glass, and you would need to roll perception for that opportunity. Do you have anything that could be used, like a yeah, like a glass or anything that could help you amplify the sound?
I have like a small flask. Would that work?
Not really, no.
Yeah.
You look to your party to see if they have any ideas.
I'm looking
And not
down.
much in the way
I
of
use
amplifying.
prestidigitation, huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I just use prestidigitation to make a glass
Okay, so
and hand it to him.
as you kind of raise your hands and produce this glass and hand it over, Bennett, you kind of look back towards the window. You know, do you want to just go ahead and try to listen in?
Uh, yeah. I'll attempt to listen in, making sure
All
to
right.
like keep my head low and not be noticed.
Yeah, I just need a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed.
Can I recommend that I do that as he goes to do it?
It's between you guys.
Uh, uh, Bennett, this is might be a little bit more my territory. Won't let me give that a go.
Sure. Just tell us what you hear. We can at least know
I
what's going on.
got it, and we'll just switch spots. Stealth check coming at you. I saw that one again. Jesus.
So as you kind of press air to glass, you note kind of just a mumbling coming from within. You note the young woman, the gnome, just kind of throw her hands up. What are we gonna do? You could see the older gnome gentleman kind of just rubbing his chest slowly. In time, we're dipes. Remember that. We're not slaves. This won't stand for long. There'll be a point where someone wants to know what happened to her. You can see the woman shake her head. Yeah, but why are we just standing around? You could see the gentlemanly gnome just shrug. Because that's what we do. Dipes serve. We don't go off and do what we want like your inbred cousins. Get back to guarding her. You could see the gentlemanly gnome kind of just walk off as the female just kind of shrugs a bit. Ah, and she kind of throws her hands down. Hate this. With that, the conversation just abruptly ends.
I'll just after the conversation end, I'll just move out of way of the window. So apparently, they're talking about hurting someone and Dipe's not standing for something that's happened in the house. Now we can just happily assume the one they're guarding might be Stella. She could have been in the house the entire time.
Right. All right.
Dipes not want doctors to know about it. But whatever it may be, they're definitely doing something behind the doctors' backs.
Right. All right. But you said you heard two guys talking about Stella. So was it two? If I remember right, one of those two was a chick. So it
I
definitely
believe it
wasn't
was a
what you
guy
guys
and a
heard.
girl.
So it wasn't what you guys heard about or heard to get dragged here. Unless I'm
I
misreading
just
something.
Well,
remember.
did the voices did the voices we hear in our head seem to be the same as the ones that were talking there?
No, you noted that the voices you heard in your head were between two males, and it sounded like neither of the two gnomes.
I
Neither
would
of them
say
were the people we heard.
I would say that it would be the Vector twins, but
Highly
well,
likely scenario.
All right.
I guess we have to go to the back to find out.
Yeah. Just Make sure to keep a low head. Doctors already have it out for us as it is.
Of course, of course.
No, of course, that's just, I could do that.
Yes, which way is to the back? The top or the bottom?
So you note two directions you can go in: north towards the northeast, or east towards the northeast. In front of you, you note towards the east. Actually, you don't. But I'll just tell you. You note one of the gnome servants just kind of sitting on the steps, looking at her hands. To the north, you'll also note that the female gnome came in and sat down, and she's very close to the window. So any movements around this area, you're going to need a stealth check to proceed. Which way would you like to go?
Well, just kind of peering at the gnome girl, looking at her hands. Will there be anything on her hands?
No, she's just kind of staring at them. It almost seems like she's just aloof and staring into space.
Uh,
Oh boy. Yeah.
well, I'm willing to try to sneak around the north.
The north. All right. I
Oh,
guess I'm with
that's
you.
how.
Okay.
Actually, would you maybe be willing to talk to the girl over there?
I don't think now would be the right time to try something like that.
A particular reason why?
I mean, she works
Of
for the
course, the
Vox.
Dipes she seems to be quite out of sorts, unlike the other two we just heard.
You're right. The problem is we don't know where her allegiance really lies. The moment we try to talk to her, we can have the whole house on our neck.
No, I doubt it could be that bad.
Which direction, gentlemen?
Hmm. Mm.
I
Mm.
would suggest talking to her at least once, but whatever the group decides.
I don't really want to talk to her. I say we go north.
I'm not good at sneaking around, so I'll probably see if I can check around the other side.
Okay, in that
But
case,
that could be another reason to ask her something.
Again, north or east?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go north.
north as well.
Go east.
I would ace as well. I can't
Oh,
stop.
but
Okay,
before
doke.
that, hand me the cloak.
What cloak?
What was his name? I'm really. Wait, what was his name? Zolf. Zolf's cloak.
We're kind of separated already.
Ah, yeah. Well,
Protection.
I
we'll
mean,
do
you
it
could
later.
still do it. I just appreciate it if you remembered his name is Zardos.
It. No, wait, no, not Zardos. The other one, the one that
Golf.
died.
Golf.
Zolf.
Zal's cloak from the
Yeah.
back of holding. One
Yeah.
that gives out +1 to all the checks it saves.
Oh,
It's only saves. It's only saves.
Was it cloak
And
of protection?
yeah,
Wasn't the one that give like +2 AC or something?
+1.
+1.
Plus
Oh,
one
it's
AC.
King who has the thing, the
Yeah,
luck
I
stone.
have the +1. Yeah, to everything. So yeah, the cloak of protection. That's what it was.
Cool. In that case, if you guys are you good or no?
We're good.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, I'll take care of the quick part first. So I need Kester and Lucian to just make a stealth check for me.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna
Stealth
roll it
incoming.
with advantage because I really don't want to fail this. Oh, the storm advantage. Eesh. Okay, 20.
You note no real movement coming from inside as you pass by the window. You get a quick peek inside, just really. You note that Lady Voctor is sitting next to a gentleman. You're not sure who he is, as he's sitting kind of out of view in a high chair. But you could just kind of hear just coming through the window, just faintly, her just like laughing and being very carefree. Her voice sounds very different. It's far more high pitched, and she seems to be enjoying a glass of wine. Uh, you managed to get north without much issue
he,
outside of that.
he saw the tokens
Yeah.
passing through the fucking wall and he got terrified.
Right. Notably enough, to the east, Zardos and Bennett, you approach a young Nove girl. You notice she is wearing servant's clothing just like the others. She has next to her a sheath with a rather large blade in it. It looks far bigger than she is as it drags behind her, but she still nonetheless carries it. Her hair pink kind of to the side. She seems to be rather distraught or lost at the moment. She doesn't notice your approach. You're within about 15 feet of her. You could just kind of see her and hear her sniffle a bit. She kind of just squeaks out, "Ah, Pa was right," and then just kind of yawns. What do you do?
I guess probably interaction would be the best course of action. Uh, I guess I'll just kind of taking like a single step forward. I'll just kind of like I guess bend over towards her and just go, "Are you all right?"
Um, as your eyes meet hers, you can see just very quickly they widen. She goes, "Ah!" She kind of jumps back and just kind of drags her body towards the steps in the back here,
I'll just
as I imagine you would be there. As
I'll
she just
just
kind of looks at you, she grabs the hilt of her blade and she just kind of holds it on the side, still sheathed.
I'll
Who
throw
are
both
you?
hands up in response. Whoa, whoa. My name's Bennett. Just I saw you sniffling and well, it didn't look okay, so I came over to check.
You could see her stab her sheath blade into the ground and kind of push herself up and then kind of kick it back, letting it drag behind her as she approaches you. Standing on the step, she's about the same height as you, as she's on the top step, just kind of looking directly at you. I know you. You were here talking to the lady earlier. Him too. She kind of looks over at Zardos. Tin can guy. She
Yeah,
kind of sniffles again and wipes her nose. What do you want? I was just taking my break.
mm, we didn't want to disturb you, just um, you didn't look okay. Um, we were just walking around Valak, trying to pick up some stuff, and like we said, saw you down. You didn't.
She kind of just shakes her head at you. Yeah, what of it? She kind of slams her sheath sword into the ground, kind of repeatedly.
Just wanted to check to see what was up. You looked lost, and you were muttering something, and well, you didn't look okay.
She kind of just like looks at you. I've just been having a bad time. Bit of bad luck working for this family. Shame I got roped into it, but well, it's my family's job. Anyway, why are you skulking about at night anyway? Or at night, I'm sorry. Why are you skulking about? It's in the morning. Shouldn't you be out doing, well, I don't know what people like you do. She kind of looks back at Zardos. He doesn't look like he could do much.
Yeah, that was kind of the reason we're sulking around. First, we were trying to see if we can fix his issue, and now we're over here.
She kind of nods, agreeing. And what does that have to do with me? And she kind of waves her finger around the Wachter house.
Well, we heard that at one point Stella pretty much vanished, or at least ran off, and we're hoping we can get some more information. We already talked to the lady about it, and we didn't get much, so we're hoping that maybe you guys would know a bit more, having worked for the house.
You can kind of hear her shuffle or stifle up a bit as she kind of walks back. I don't know anything about that. All I know is Stella went missing after that boy came around. And that's all I know. I don't really work that area of the house anyway. As this is happening, you can hear the door open. And from within, you can see the elderly or gentlemanly gnome kind of just walk right out. Ah, there you are, girl. Run along. Your break is over. You could see her kind of just run away looking at you. You could see him just step forward and kind of greet you. He doesn't note Zardos. He gives a brief bow. Uh, Asking the wrong questions, sir. They'll get you killed around here. Asking the right questions, they'll get you killed as well. Uh, I'm sure you get my drift.
Right.
He kind of just nods and begins to walk back into the house. He kind of stops at the door. Bit of advice. Um, uh, Sometimes you have to break things down and other sorts that, well, I couldn't really explain too much about it myself. I can't do anything for anyone other than this. But mind you, if I can give you any bit of advice, it would be careful who you well, be careful who you piss off in Valaki. And he just kind of shuts the door. With that, I need Lucian and Kester to make another uh, stealth check.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes, sir. I don't have my advantage anymore, so here we
Mamma
go.
mia.
Hold on, I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it. As soon as I get my, there we go. Stealth. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, beautiful. Right,
You both
sir.
note that you're not going to visually see it, but you know that you managed to kind of crawl into some bushes as this is going on. You kind of hide directly across from a staircase. You can see both Nikolai and Karl Wachter just seemingly just slumped over. Both of them just laying against their house, bottles in hand, and just empty bottles all around their feet. Soiled robes as they kind of just hiccup and slap at each other's faces. Both of them kind of look almost distraught. They kind of just mope around. As this is happening, I'm going to need Bennett and Zardos to also make some lovely little stealthy checks.
Alright. Alright.
Oh wait, no, you don't actually. I'm sorry. You just lean against the wall because you went the non-stealth route. Ha 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 ha. With this, you can also overhear the Voctors kind of going back and forth, as one of them just kind of dismissively says, "Yes, but she is our sister, and we do owe her that." And those masked adventurers, the ones from the inn. Yes, yes, I understand, Carl, but what does it matter to us? We're rich. Uh, Also, I mean, you saw her. You make sense of that. Not even mother could fix it. We don't know what's happened. You could see the other brother kind of shrug and throw down a bottle, pushing himself off the wall and just kind of getting up. Ah, you're right. Hell with it. So what do we do then? I imagine we should find our own place. because spending time with her and being right next door, oh boy, it's a little. They kind of just mother as they kind of go off. You could see them kind of walk off, pushing each other into the distance. They seem to be walking north before one of them kind of points the other direction as they start slowly walking south.
Oh.
At this point, you see them kind of going off on their own towards the south. Do you stay here? Or do you follow them? What would you like to do?
I'd like to follow them in secret. Being
Yeah.
right next to daughter.
Same here.
And
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna need one more stealth check from each of you. As
Oh
they,
God! Oh God! Oh God!
We're trying. Oh boy. Oh, here we go, boss.
So,
Just
be
to
honest,
make or
who's
break.
more confident in? Well, all right then. It's gonna say,
Wait.
who's
I
more
mean, from
confident
deep
in?
close. All right, fellas, please, God, please, God, please, oh, let's go.
I'm gonna roll a superiority die.
That's a rough roll. That's a rough roll.
I want to ask. You said that they were drunk, right?
yes, they were drunk.
Would that help us like be able to follow them? Like, would they be more like, I guess,
I mean,
off their sense?
they should be. I just need you to roll the dice so I could, you know.
I feel you.
I got a 12.
Yes, I know. You're good.
That's a rough roll.
There's not much to save that. Not even drunkenness. Uh, as you all kind of creep behind the walkers, Bennett kind of just steps heavily down on a branch, and the snap kind of just makes them gasp and
Oh,
jump back. They kind of see you. You can see them both kind of put their hands in front of them. Nikolai. You can see the other Voctor look back. Carl, what bandits? Yes. They kind of just point. What do you want? They both pull daggers out and kind of just wiggle them in front of you. Have at you.
not bandits.
If
Not
not
bandits
bandits,
at all.
what?
Fast adventurers, you could say.
Employees.
They kind of look at you in a daze. You could see one of them kind of point. I know you, the masked Joker one. You spoke to Mother. Yes, yes. With- You were asking up about Stella. A dangerous situation. We don't know what happened to her. He kind of just points the knife as the other one kind of just looks towards his brother.
Oh, you don't know what happened to her?
They kind of just both wave simultaneously, hands in the air. And if we did, you wouldn't know anyway. They kind of just begin to walk. Come, brother. Let's let the guards deal with them.
We may be able to help her.
They kind of just shrug their hands and wave their hands. Certainly, as they continue to walk.
We should like get out of here.
Would you like to pursue them, or what would you like to do?
Mm.
Well, is there anything we could do or give you where we could together on this helping Stella business?
They kind of stop in their tracks as one of them turns around. What do you mean, give us? He kind of starts pointing into his palm. Sure. What do you got? We like trinkets, baubles, jewelry, exotic artifacts. We are collectors. Mind you, as he kind of stumbles, he hits the door. You know that kind of slam and then pop back open as he leans against it. As his brother kind of runs to his side. Nikolai, are you all right? Fine, Carl. He pushes off. What do you have? Hmm?
Well, I would have one object I've come across in my travels is, and I take out the flask that was completely made of crystal. Would be this.
You could see one of them kind of just rushes up to you and snatches it from you really quickly as he kind of looks it over. Ah, I've been looking for one of these. Say, Nikolai, it's a crystal flask. We could put spirits in it. What do you say? He kind of nods. And me, can I have one?
I look to the rest of our party. Oh, gentlemen, would you have anything else the fine young man here would want?
You can see him pointing at his palm. Yes, yes.
I don't even have anything particularly interesting. I do have this bottle of Strahd root liquor.
You can see Nikolai just kind of look at you and shake his head. Are you an idiot? That's not even worth the ground you pulled it out of.
Oh, don't worry, I didn't think it was. Anybody else?
Damn it! I really didn't want to part with this, but does anyone else really not have anything?
Probably handed me polymorph for him.
Yeah, but that's what I was talking about. That's the one I didn't want to give up. But whatever. Lucia takes out the ring of polymorph filled with a magical artifact suffice.
You can kind of see him nod as he puts his palm out. May I see?
I wouldn't advise putting it on though, but yes, the
You
ring of polymorph.
He snatches it up and puts it in his hand. Oh, the tricks we can play, brother. He kind of flicks it up and grabs it and puts it in a pack. Well, oh, all right. Now then, they kind of just look at each other for a second, and I am going to take a slight break for like 30 seconds. Give me 1 sec.
Right.
Man, it has been a day.
Like me. So he said what his name was Mordecai?
Mordecai?
No, I was asking like the way you pronounced it. Was it the exact way you heard it?
Mordekaiser?
Mordekaiser. Was it?
Mordekaiser.
No, that's why I'm
Well, his
asking you
name is
guys, because like
gonna destroy me.
you heard the way it was pronounced, so I was like asking.
Wait, what did you give him?
One has
What'd y'all give him?
one has a
Yeah,
crystal
basically,
flask.
I coughed up the crystal flask that was going to be worth a little bit of money, and the ring of polymorph, which was going to be used to cheese. It was going to be used to cheese someone over because it turned a guy into a goat because he put it on. So we put it on someone without some kind of magic affinity. They were a goat, but gotta cough it up.
Is it like any animal, or is it just always a goat?
It's always a goat. Some kind of weird joke between druids.
And man, I was kind of ashamed. I never got to play with it. But apparently they'll get to in the future.
Hey, at least you knew about it.
Oh, man, I had to cough up worldly desires. How dare you? Oh, dog, what about your luckstone? What about your staff?
First, the staff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need this to try to finish up helping the Martikovs. Plus, it'll be kind of weird walking up to the druid's place and going, "Hey, remember that staff you gave me? Yeah, it's gone. Anyways, moving on. That sign of trust that you gave me to like identify me? Yeah, that's gone. Sorry, had to give it away." It's like, come on. I don't think that would have been well.
Yo, dog, you could have given up that luckstone. What is a +1 anyway? Turbo pile.
Get the fuck. If you don't get the fuck with my luckstone, this luckstone has saved my life many a time over.
Whatever, we've paid our due. Well, not we. I've paid our due.
Splendid, good for you.
Dude, like Bennett didn't just hand up that what's it called to him.
Hey, what?
Didn't Bennett give something to him also? What do you mean you paid your due?
No. I paid everything.
Oh wow,
I
dang, that's crazy,
didn't
man.
give him anything.
I don't have anything.
The crystal flask was just perfect for the situation. The ring of polymorph was just a. This is what I'm losing now.
Yeah, but you should give something better. Or that worse,
Then
I guess.
again, how would you like sneak it on someone's finger that
I
Well,
mean, what the hell do you mean sneak? I'm Lucian. I grab them, I shove it on their hand. Excuse me?
Worst case scenario, if we do need to sneak it on there, I just do that, I guess.
okay, sir. All right. In that case, go ahead. Well,
Well,
you just
well,
kill. We'll just
not,
kill
Just
well,
put the
not,
phone to
not
sleep and put
anymore.
it on
Not
there.
anymore.
Like, there's about 20 options of how we can get like down someone's finger if we really wanted to.
It
Well,
is, but not anymore. It's gone.
not
Like, put them
anymore,
to
indeed.
sleep, bind them, wait for them to sleep, get them drunk. Just like put them at gunpoint and put the ring on.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
be
that's one
creative,
thing.
man. Yeah, just be creative.
If we
Well,
if we were
that's just
able
stupid.
to hold if we were able to hold somebody at gunpoint, then I doubt that we'll need to turn them into a goat.
I mean, hey, you don't know what you can sell the goat off for like money.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, I was just removing the flask and the thing from my inventory.
Cool.
Sadness.
So
Hey,
they.
that was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that was like the well to Lucian, that was the first and last item he got from Zelf directly. So damn, kind of hurts.
The gentleman just kind of look at you, smirking. Well, all right, let's have it. Power that the Wachters can't have. Let's see it. They kind of just look at you. Show us your abilities, your powers. Show us you can help us.
We would need to see Stella's condition.
They kind of just look at each other and smirk a bit. Of course, of course. Why wouldn't you? Her condition is that no one, no doctor, no mage or wizard can seem to stop her from, well, what she has become. Do you know of anything that cures, they kind of just look at each other? Well, do you know anything that can stop someone from being a cat? They kind of cringe a bit.
I'm
Well,
I'm
the
sorry.
first thought would.
So Bennett just kind of shrugs. What were you saying, Isaiah?
I was saying, well, the first thought would be that, and I'll point to the ring of polymorph. Might most likely affect her transformation somehow. Put her back in a human state.
You can see them kind of just looking at each other and shaking their heads. While drunk, they still seem to know what they're talking about in terms of, at the very least, kind of, you can hear them just mumbling something back and forth about magic as they kind of both look back. Ah, it's no use. You'll be as useless as we are. You can hear a hiccuping coming out.
Missy's
But
also for.
what's that?
I was also step forward and Sarah mentioned about the spell remove curse, and asked about is she cursed in some way. And surely could find a cleric to
They kind
aid
of
her
just
in
like
that.
turn their heads and shake. Not sure. Something happened to her. Mother won't tell us the whole truth, but something's going on that she can't fix. You could see the other brother kind of nod. It has something to do with the disappearance of father. They kind of just shrug, but if you really want to help, you'll just leave it alone. Anyway, mother's the only one who can see Stella. She's the only one with the key. And getting that from her, well, we've been trying for months. They kind of just continue back walking to the south.
One last thing. Uh, they were said to be. Oh, it might have some relation, but the boy Victor. Something about him and other cats. Would you happen to know where they might be?
He
Might have
kind of,
some relation to Stella's condition.
or you could see both Carl and Nikolai both whip their hands up and shake their heads. Carl turning back just looks to Lucian. We're not sure where that boy is. We give him a stern talking to, but, well, he wasn't the worst thing for her. At least it was, well, something Mother hated. Anyway, as for the cats, why, they're asleep upstairs. You shouldn't wake them though. They get angsty in the morning. They're nocturnal. Nikolai kind of waves. Yeah, and they
You
kind of just walk off.
okay?
Uh, would we be able to? Mm, well, would it be worth asking if we could see them at night? And I'll just turn to the party. They're still kind of drunk, walking off.
Well, yeah. You can get their help. Maybe we'll be able to figure something out about the gate. That, and we may be able to take
I'll
Stella to the abbot. Maybe he can do something about her condition. He knows a
just
lot.
go. I'll try to get a bit closer to Hassan as I walk off. And one last thing. Will we be able to see the cats at night? At night?
They kind of just stop and then turn, and they shake their heads. Absolutely not. No one goes inside the Wachter house except the Wachter family.
Understood.
And they kind of just like brush you off, walking off.
No, that's a bit of a problem. Now we know exactly where they are, but any suggestions on how we'll get to them?
Looking over to the door, is it? They left it open, right?
Yeah, it's left slightly opened.
Would if you would suggest sneaking in, I don't think the middle of the day would be the time. And well, if those cats are quite as smart as we're assuming, we wouldn't want to get on their bad side by forcibly waking them up. Considering we're quite in need of their help.
Yeah, I know. I can only think that since they're nocturnal, maybe that's the time they leave the house. I mean, at least that's all I can think
Such
of.
such I'd assume. Perhaps we come at. I'm feeling actually stupid. What's the opposite of dawn?
Dusk.
Dusk.
Yeah, it's dusk.
Probably we should maybe come around the doctor's house at dusk. Perhaps we could catch one of them leaving the house.
Okay.
Considering that the hunters also see them around now and again, they must be going out. So there may not be a need to enter the house. I also suggest that now that we have our information, we vacate the premises. Not discuss here.
Right.
Understood completely.
So are you going to leave the area?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take it back to the tomb as you hopefully ruminate on all that stuff.
Yeah, plenty of progress. Let's freaking go.
Oh wow, I can't see shit now.
I'm going to move you here. So as you enter into, and if you can't see, well, you'll get there at some point. As you enter into the main area or this main tomb of the tomb, you note that all around you sits large stone coffins. Um, you note seven with a space for an eighth, but it doesn't seem to be there. Out of the eight spaces, you can see the seven kind of large stone tombs have two lids over. On the one directly to Khan's right, there's kind of just a old engraving on the side of the lid. You note all of them have engravings of some sort. And to Khan's south directly, there's also another one open. To the space that should hold the fourth here, you note that the wall crumbled and kind of eroded um, into the hole, making a hole in the wall. I'm sorry, leading into a different kind of area of the entire place. As you kind of stand here, Lucinda kind of just tracks her fingers along the stone lids and looks at the vases. She kind of just looks back to you all. This is where I was earlier. Strahd was asleep here, but now it seems that, well, he was never here at all. there's well, at least I can explore now. And you could see her like playing with pots and lids. Looking over the area, uh, you don't notice too much out of the ordinary. Um, what do you do?
I'm gonna check one of the coffins.
I want to look into the coffin to our right. Is there anything in it?
As you walk over to it, you don't note anything in it. You see just kind of just a few flakes of some sort. You're not sure if it's bone or not, but it is quite like white or offset white. Noting the other kind of coffin areas, you just note that the ones with the lids have engravings on each of their lids.
Um, is there like an engraving on this coffin lid right here?
As you kind of look down and get down enough to see it, you note from the angle it just says Cosgrove.
Quick question. Con is up, right?
Khan is no, Khan is just kind of being dragged afoot.
I
You
thought he
guys are
was
just like
I thought
here.
he
He
worked
gets
up already.
tossed. He gets tossed. No, he is up. Yeah, you're right.
I was
He's
gonna
def-
say
yeah, he's definitely up.
Gets body slammed into the
Just gonna
goddamn
throw him into
coffin.
the coffin.
Can I take one of those swords on the table?
Can you take one of those swords on the table? Give me one sec. Um, but why?
In case like I need to cut something open, like with something sharper than a rapier. Like the keg scenario came up where I only had like a thin rapier and arrows, so
Gypsis. So as you kind of go, you know the on the table. They're just there's some old scimitars just kind of sitting there. You kind of take one and knock some of the dust off of it and give it a quick swing. You know that's weight. It's considerably heavy. Um, you're just gonna take it.
yeah.
All right. You take it and you stow it away as best you can. Anyone else noting anything or?
I'm just gonna look at this casket right here. See if there's any
Yeah.
engravings. In
You don't note anything except some white flakes again, kind of off-white flakes, just kind of in the bottom of it. Looking to the side, you note an engraving on the tomb there, or at least on the stone slab.
Does it say anything? Perhaps a name or a surname?
It's kind of scraped off. You don't notice it. You can't make anything out of that one.
What about the faces? Are they just empty?
They just seem to be like kind of just ornamental. They're just decorative. They don't seem to have any value. They just seem like small clay pots. It almost seems like they're too clean or pristine, you note, to be where they are.
Dude, they seem to be like holding pots. Like I don't know like the word for this, but like the ones that like apothecaries like store stuff in.
Mm.
Did you see like be filled with anything? The pots?
Oh, I hear. So they have lids, but for the most part, they just seem like they're just kind of small, stocky, kind of reddish clay pots. Lucinda has looked through a few of them, and there hasn't been anything inside any of them. She's just kind of slowly dancing around the room, albeit you can't really tell if she's doing it. She just seems to appear at different places, and just is looking around and making notes of things.
See, go ahead.
Heading towards the bookshelf. Do
Then yeah, same
can
thing.
I know anything regarding the titles?
What bookshelf?
The one northward. I believe that's a bookshelf.
No, it's just kind of
Under the
a
table.
Well, it's definitely a shelf. There's nothing on it. It's just
Okay.
kind of it's just covered in like cobweb.
Okay, so seeing that we've looked around, unless we are going to open these caskets, I believe we should move on and start walking towards the where Lucinda said the empty book. What's it called? Empty bookcase was. Uh, Taking care to look before I walk, see if I see anything strange on the ground.
Before Token, before you go, I'm gonna take out my dice and like just throw them on the ground, see if that like triggers any traps.
Don't know of any traps in the area as you kind of all hurry behind Lucinda.
Okay.
Uh, in the side chamber next to where the hole in the wall was, you note a small, almost dining-esque setup with a small table to your south, with a plate, fork, and two chairs. You notice Lucinda kind of staring directly at a bookcase. It's strange mainly because it doesn't seem to be much of a bookcase at all. Instead, it just seems like a rather tall cabinet of some sort. Um, you're actually starting to question why she called it a bookcase as she kind of just points at it. See? It's a weird bookcase. I try to fidget with the books, but yeah, no dice.
The one with the purple shirt on top, right?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and move forward and start examining it. Starting with the shirt, and then making my way down.
You can't see the shirt.
Oh,
It's
it's too
too
high.
high up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just to see if I know, recognize or if I can read any of the names, or if I see if I see any books. And
In front of you is a large chest closet with two handles and a pretty stern front. It looks to be something that holds clothing.
um, I guess I go and open it. Well, see if I can open it.
As you go to grab the handle, you jiggle it, but you don't know it coming to. You just kind of pull, grabbing the other handle again. It seems locked. You can hear Lucinda kind of shake her head. That's strange. See, it's like the books are stuck.
Seeing that Pilgrim is having issues with that, I kind of say, "Do you need
So,
help opening that? I have some tools." As I take
uh,
out my thieves' tools.
yeah, I nod along. You said this was like a closet.
It's a wardrobe, basically.
Kind of looking at Lucinda, I said, you said a bookshelf?
She kind of nods. Yeah, I'm not really sure what all the runes are all over the books, but mm, I can't seem to get this thing out of the way.
In front of me, right?
She kind of nods. Yeah, of course.
This is a wardrobe, unless
She
Yeah.
kind of just shakes her head and looks at you. What do you mean?
looking back at the wardrobe, do I notice anything magical at all?
You can go ahead and make an Arcana check if you would like.
Just to
At
be
the
clear,
same
this looks like
time, I'll be trying to unlock the door with the tool.
just to be clear, this looks like a like wardrobe to rest of us, right? Not a bookshelf.
Uh,
20.
Give me one sec. So, you note that there is nothing magical about the wardrobe itself. You do note a magic emanating from behind it, though. You're not sure how or what it is, but you certainly feel the force coming from behind this thing. As
This
far as your tool check, as you go ahead and pick the lock, you note that your lockpick snaps in the lock. It just kind of falls.
Is it
You,
stuck in? Oh,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
is it like did it, like fall in the lock? Like is it still stuck in there, or did like it just break in general?
I just snapped and kind of fell. There's a piece still inside, and the other piece is on the ground. You can see Lucinda kind of like looking at Khan. Why on earth would you try to pick that book? Just try to pick it up.
Wait,
it's a wardrobe. There's magic
I was
involved.
attempting to pick the lock, I
wait,
say in response.
wait. Um, are we seeing a wardrobe and she's seeing a bookshelf.
Yeah, we're
Seeing a
seeing a
bookshelf.
wardrobe. He's seeing a bookshelf.
Yeah, actually, looking towards Urim, what do you see in front of you? I just want to be sure.
It's a bookshelf to like me also, right? I mean,
It
a
is a
wardrobe,
bookshelf for
wardrobe.
you. Yep,
Yeah.
bookshelf for you.
Oh, yeah, I see a bookshelf.
There's magic here. It's emanating from behind it. Going towards, I guess, like to behind it. Do I see if it's is the book is the wardrobe flush with the wall?
It is fairly flush with the wall, but you feel the power emanating from beyond it.
Looking towards Jotun, I wave him over. Actually, we can either there's something behind this. I don't know what it is, but there's something. It's magic in nature. Uh, I'm pretty sure we can get by this, but perhaps we should maybe look and see the other room, see what's there. Uh,
Yeah.
y'all are low. Is it just
No, it's
Did I
all
know?
also.
y'all?
Whilst I was in the other room, did I know if anyone checked the barrels like thingy?
What do you mean?
Did anyone check? Like, did I know that anyone attempted to open or check the barrels
What
or the
barrels?
pot, the
In the
items in the other room?
Lucinda went through a few of the pots and noted that there was nothing in them.
How many were there left that I could tell?
Probably 3 or 4.
Okay, looking back, I'll just say we still have items unexplored. I suggest we head back and try to find out what the business is with this wardrobe she thinks is a book, as I say.
Wait, this okay. Looking in the room, northward, I say if we plan on going in there, then we have to take out those walking corpses, those ghouls. How's everyone looking real quick? Like,
I,
are y'all hurt? Are y'all
yeah, I'm hurt.
I'm
Yeah.
0 health apparently.
You're at 1 health. There we go.
okay? Seeing that, I guess I'll just kind of shake my. Was everyone going?
Oh, that was my fault. Hold on.
Seeing that everyone is hurt, I'll just shake my head of going over here, and I'll just wave over Yoan. Come help me with this. Pushing the wardrobe uh, further south, I guess.
Go over side thing, and I'm gonna try to push it off the wall or push it
Just
down.
push it down on towards the wall southward.
And my page reloaded again.
What happened?
My page reloaded up.
As, okay. As you go ahead and both try to push it uh, on the wardrobe, you know it seems securely locked into the ground. Um, However, it gives way at the side. It just won't budge past that, meaning it almost feels like you can push it. It doesn't feel so heavy, especially the Jotun. You don't know anything heavy about it. It just seems like a simple wooden wardrobe. The only thing you can think of is something inside must be weighing it down. It doesn't budge at all.
Strange. Okay. All right.
You said I see a bookshelf, right?
Yes, you see a bookshelf filled with kind of there's 4 levels. On each of the levels are gray spined leather covered books. All of them look identical with strange runic symbols running down each. All the runic symbols look identical as well. There's about 30 of each book row by row. for just like a collection, probably about 120 books. You see, just very neatly laid out in this thing. You can see Lucinda kind of like looking at the runes on each spine and kind of shaking her head. These all look the exact same, but they're stuck, wedged in somehow. Hmm.
Hearing,
Huh?
taking out my book and poofing a quill in my hand. You say you see a book on this bookshelf.
She
It's
kind of nods.
here. I want you to draw the titles, anything you see, information wise. Like, are they all the same book? Are they? Is there titles? Is there any runes? Is there any distinct uh, features on this bookshelf?
She kind of shakes her head, looking at the uh, I guess parchment you gave her, kind of just writing down the runes as she sees them. No, it's all the same thing. You notice just a set of 5 symbols. You have no idea what the symbols are, as you've never seen them before.
Huh. I'm just gonna quickly just poof away my quill and close the book. I'll keep this for later. I'll check this out.
Can I try and take one books?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Just make an athletics check for me.
Please give me one good roll tonight. I hate everything.
So wait, the only people who see the wardrobe as a wardrobe is Telegram and Jotun, right?
You're gonna have to give me a sec here.
No, me as well.
So you're definitely gonna have to give me a sec. So as you go to grab a book, you note that where you've grabbed and try to pull, you just kind of fall back. The books are incredibly just stuck in there. You're not really sure how because you can see space between the books, but they are very much wedged in. You also don't note anything in particular about them. They do look identical. Um, that said, you kind of just fall back in a stupor as Lucinda kind of just shrugs. See, they're wedged in there somehow. She kind of throws her hands up and goes to sit down. You were saying?
Surveying the area, do I know anything that could help me in the situation? Since I guess it appears to me that it's a wardrobe.
You do not notice anything wardrobe-esque to help you open a wardrobe in your vicinity now.
Okay.
And Jotun sees a wardrobe as well, right?
Yeah. So Khan, Jotun, and Tilgrim all see a wardrobe.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So Lucinda's the only one who sees a bookcase. Gotcha. Man, okay. The lock on the wardrobe. Is it made of metal, wood?
It just seems to be built into the wardrobe. It just seems like a standard lock. You know that it's made of some type of metal. It's the exact same metal as the just the decorations on the entire thing and the handles. They just seem like brass. It doesn't really seem to be gold or any sort of valuable metal.
Um, Looking towards Germ, do you think you can pick this? Maybe open it somehow?
Remember, I see a bookcase. I mean,
Wait,
bookcase.
I thought it was.
No, it's Khan and Jotun see a wardrobe along with you. I only see a bookcase.
Oh, okay, gotcha. My bad. Um, okay. And the lock is built into the.
Yeah, it just seems to be a wardrobe with a lock.
He could be in that other room. Kind of quietly, I'm gonna just peek into the room a little further. How many zombies are in there?
As you kind of look in towards the room, you can note from where you're seeing 2. You can't note anything more. You just kind of see them shuffling around slowly, looking just left and right. Not really with any guidance. They seem kind of lost.
And these are bookcases over here, right?
Um, you can't tell exactly, but they seem to be cubbies, not bookshelves. They just seem to have different files and documents stuffed in them.
Okay. Okay.
I just say, uh,
You're breaking up.
transcribing what
What?
You
Sorry,
sound like
man.
a whole
You're
robot.
yeah. You're roboting, man. Your internet's dying. Mm.
are you able to hear me now?
Yeah, you sound good.
Hear you.
Cool. Um, calling back to Tilgrim, I kind of say, in regards to you asking the woman over there to transcribe whatever she sees, maybe that could help us, solve this puzzle if we kind of align the both, I guess, whatever we're both seeing, we could put them together and figure out whatever arcane puzzle is behind this. I kind of say, suggesting that we basically just draw both of them and put them together and see if it comes out a new image.
Okay.
What tells us how to unlock.
Nodding, I take out my book with the picture. Do I notice any writing on the wardrobe? Any symbols? Any?
You do not.
What about any like uh, what's it called? Like something. There's only a keyhole there, right?
There's a
Lock.
keyhole with two handles.
The the symbols on
There's
Pilgrim's book and the ones on the bookcase, like I see the same symbols, right? They're not different.
You see the exact same symbol written down, yeah.
Okay.
And
there's
looking at the books, you note they all have the exact same five symbols on the spines, on their spines.
there's no symbols or picture. There's the only thing we need in order to open up this wardrobe, this bookcase, whatever. We need a key, and either we get that key or we break down this door. And I'm not a fan of breaking down this door. Really, might release something. Um,
Wait, I have a question. It feels like a bookcase to me, right? Like it doesn't feel like a wardrobe.
When you feel it, yeah, you just feel books, like the spine of books. You can stick your finger between them and then feel the sides of them. You could crouch down and just see all the books on the bottom. Same thing. You can grab at them and pull them, but they just don't seem to be budging.
do I see like his hand like going through the wood, or do I
You
just
just see his hand on top of the wardrobe, rubbing it and grabbing the handle every now and then, and trying to open the wardrobe.
okay? I'm gonna track Yerm to where the handle is.
Yerm's hand just glides over different books before he grabs whichever one he feels the need to.
Yeah, just like tell me where to stop, and I'll just stop there.
Okay. 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 Looking towards Lucinda, I say. So we have two options here. One, and I'm saying this in at least loud enough where I pretty much I'm kind of waving everyone over so they can all hear this. We can either break down this magical barrier, whatever it is, or we could attempt to quietly clean out the room northward, north of us.
Well, it's probably not a good idea to break down the bookcase. Whatever's like in there might be damaged. That's
Also,
no. You go. You go.
yeah, so I don't think, you know, I think stealth is in our best interest, seeing as we're not looking too well. Also, peering back into the lock, do I know from my expertise at thieves' tools, would I be able to get that lock out or that broken half using
Uh,
another set of, you know, lock pickers?
you note that you could just use your fingers to pull it out.
All right, all right, I'm gonna use my fingers to pull it out.
And away it goes.
Okay, can I attempt to unlock the door again with my two tools as I pull out another fresh set with determination in my eyes?
Certainly. Go ahead and make the check.
All right.
As your pick kind of slides up under the lock of the wardrobe, you just hear it. And with that, you note that your lock just cleanly comes out. The lock has been picked.
All right. I will just note this too. Going back, I just kind of whisper, "Hey, you there, small lady and big guy. It's open." I kind of just point towards the wardrobe.
Oh, it is. Hearing that, I kind of just quickly head towards and then attempt to.
Yo, big guy describes
Well, I put my
disgusting.
hands on the doorknob and I just look back and say, "Be ready for anything that could be behind this," and I open it.
Just to be clear, so it looks like a bookcase to me, right?
Yeah, so it just looks like a bookcase to you.
Oh, since then,
Before she opens it, could I position myself away from the opening, just in case something happens? 'Cause
Go
I'm
ahead.
Yeah, same.
cool. I'm just gonna- Oh, if you could do it for me, because Foundry's lagging on my end. I would just like to be positioned north, where Yerm is basically.
So here,
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fine, thanks.
Yerm's gonna like ready his short bow to like shoot at whatever pops out.
oh, Jordan's
I'm just
got.
gonna stealth.
yeah, Lucinda just kind of isn't there anymore.
Oh, she okay.
Oh, she dipped.
Are you opening?
Yeah.
So as Tilgrim's small hands kind of grip at the cabinet doors or the wardrobe doors, she slowly just kind of and cautiously pulls back, opening the wardrobe. As you have a clean view of what's inside, you note that in the middle of this large wardrobe, there hangs just a long, just purple robe, just kind of just sitting there, on what looks to be a hanger, and it just kind of sits there. There's nothing like behind it. There's just a wall. It's just the other side of the wardrobe. Um, it doesn't seem that the robe is of any, or at least you don't know anything magical about it, but you can still feel something permeating from behind whatever it is that you're looking at. You kind of just turn back to the party, kind of showing them the robe.
Seeing this, I'm just gonna whisper, "Throw it over here."
What?
What?
Say it again.
Throw me the rope. I'm just gonna whisper, throw me the rope.
Oh, oh, okay. Just kind of confused. I kind of just walk up to him and hand him the food.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk.
As this is happening, you note that the bookcase, all the gray spine books, slowly start to bleed into a violet color, and the runic symbols slowly start to kind of begin wavering, shaping into what looks like figures you're much more familiar with. This is slowly happening at the same time that the robe is being given to Khan.
Before,
Only I
could
see
I?
this, or
Yeah, only you could see this.
Before like I hand it, could I like just like one moment just look at it, like the fibers, and see if there's any magic emanating off of it from
Go ahead and
inside?
make an Arcana check.
All right. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
You note that it held some type of magical powers. But other than that, you have no idea. It doesn't seem magical at all anymore. You just kind of feel something about the thread.
I kind of before I hand, I kind of hesitate. There might be some magic going on with this. Do you know anything
That is
about this?
exactly that is exactly why I wanted it. Well, I'm not the best in magic, but I'm sure it'll fetch me a pretty penny. As I kind of just take it away and pocket it in my book bag.
Uh, Hearing that, I kind of just like hold on a little, like kind of back up a bit, still holding on to it. Uh, yeah, no, and I kind
while
of
this
just head
Could I
back
have just like?
towards.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
while
sleight
this
of hand him,
all
but okay.
while this is all going on, I'm gonna point out to both of them and and what I just saw with the arcanas and everything.
Wait, the book.
Um, Hold on a sec. So you're keeping the robe? You aren't going
Can I
to try.
can I sleight of hand against that?
Yeah, I'm keeping it. Yeah.
You can both roll an athletics check.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Wait,
I was
Jensen.
gonna
Wait,
say, I thought we
Jensen.
decided against that kind of stuff in Death House. Like when we
I
first
mean,
opened that chest, we decided against doing things like that and being party
what do
tropes.
you
Wait, since I'm in the middle of this, can't I like help one side? Because I would see this. Or
I have
You are
no idea what you're trying to.
you are also correct, Isaiah. You did have that agreement, so that's why I'm asking. Did you want to roll further or not? For
Oh, then never. I just wanted to like pocket it and sell it, but looking at the blue lady, does she seem like determined to hold the robe?
very much
Yes,
so.
because
Yes.
I don't.
All right,
This is a magical item.
I'll kind of reluctantly sign, kind of say, fine, but seeing as I opened the lock, you owe me a penny. As I just give it away.
Yeah, yeah, sure, whatever. And I kind of see, and I kind of just move back to the wardrobe, muttering, trying to sound like a magic item. Who does that? And kind of wave the arm over. You said it was changing. What do you see exactly?
I saw the Arcanas like moving and then like from this violet thing.
What does it look like? Is it the same runes?
Dude, what are the same ones?
You noted that, or as you kind of look back, you note that now most of the books are now purple. And the rune on the side of it, you have to tilt your head to read it, but you make it out as Sa Va Hi, to the best of your ability to pronounce it.
You know anything about a Savahi?
Ye-
Yep, Savahi.
I don't believe so.
Uh,
Could you go
you,
ahead?
you go. No, you go.
Do
No, I was gonna
am I
say.
able to see this?
Uh, is there anything else besides like the name Savahi coming?
Not that I know of. Yo, and do you know anything about a Savahi?
Nope.
Okay, try just taking a book out once again.
Uh,
Um, hearing this, does that ring any bells on my end?
You don't note anything familiar about it either.
the
Okay.
books are still there, right? At least from like what I see.
Yeah, it's still there. You note that the book spines have kind of a glint to them that you didn't see before.
I'm gonna try and take one out again. Another strength check. I mean athletics.
Uh, no need. As you go to grab one of the books, it gently just slides right out of the case. Looking behind it, you can't see anything but the wood of the bookcase. Noting the spine again, you see Savahi, or Savahi. As you kind of look at the cover, it's the same word on the cover of the book. Do you open the book?
Yeah, I'll open it. Actually, wait,
Right.
before I open it, I'm gonna call Tilgrim over, see if she knows anything about this.
Do I see a book in his hands?
No, you just see him playing with his hands.
Yearn, what are you doing?
Look, trust me, there's a book here. I'm reading it. It says Savahi. The
Look,
demon told me
this
so.
demon. Looking towards Yo, and I said, do you see anything?
No, I don't.
Okay, there's a book in your hand. Tell us what you see. I kind of just like say slowly.
What do I see outside of Savahi written?
Uh,
What
flip,
sense?
Flipping open the book, you know the past the slipcover. On the first page, you just see the word Savahi written down, and underneath it again written down. Uh, but it's written in a different handwriting than the first one, and it's all handwritten. You see about uh, interchangeably two different handwritings constantly writing the word, just line for line every page. As you flip through, it's just front and back the same word written with two different writing styles. This throws you off, but you finish the book and just slide it back into the case. You note the name or the word on every book as you look back at the party.
So every page in there had the word Savahi written in it, but the thing is, they each look different. Like each, what it looks like it was an interchange between two people constantly.
Did you try reading it backwards or in a different order?
Wait, you said I didn't hear the last part. Can you say that again?
It's Savahi written by two different people constantly until the end of it, basically.
Looking back towards the wardrobe, do I still notice any magic?
You still note the magic behind it, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do two things. Yoan, could you maybe try again pushing the wardrobe?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go back over to the wardrobe and try to push it again.
Going back and pushing it, again, it doesn't budge at all.
It still won't move.
Yeah, it's still just open, locked into the ground, it seems.
Am I able to see the underside of the wardrobe?
You're not, no. It's like securely planted into the ground.
Is there moving towards the back? Can I see anything behind there?
You can't know. It's tightly locked against the wall.
Can I try grabbing another book?
If you'd like, sure.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I'll speed the process up. As you grab another book, you notice it's the exact same as the other book.
like
Uh,
every detail, like even the same handwriting.
Not every detail. The handwriting looks like just fresh. It's the same two styles, but it is handwritten, so there are some small details and minor things like certain the pages aren't exactly filled up with the same amount of the word.
Okay. And you said this one looks newer, also, right?
It's not that it looks newer or not, just with the purple, it has just a glow to it.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm gonna go back into the other room, and the room with the coffins, and see if any of them have the word Sabahi written on the.
Okay. Just a quick note going around, none of them have that word written.
Okay. Sitting down on the table, and with the priest, it's purple robe, right? Yeah, with
W-
the say it again.
I'm sorry, you said with the what?
The
Oh, the purple
purple
robe,
robe.
yeah.
With the purple robe, I'm gonna lay it on the table flat, and take out my book. I'm gonna start. Essentially, I'm gonna like draw out a white uh, energy from it, and then start condensing it and forming it into call it a magical circle. I'm going to cast identify with a feature of mine. Only do it once, but I think this is the time to do it. Identify. Let me
You're casting identify on what?
uh,
On the
on the
robe.
rope. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Um, I've never
Mm,
actually used identify. Can you go ahead and just, is it up there already? Can I see what it is? I just need to read something. I just need one detail.
yeah, sure. Okay, so identify essentially choose an object that you now throughout the casting of the spell.
Oh yeah, 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 smooth. All right, cool. So as you note, Tilgrim's hands kind of cross slowly across the fabric of the robe. You can see as your fingertips touch the robe where the kind of dull purple robe kind of started and ended. You could see just slowly the threads start bleeding out. You could see a dark, just very just a really midnight colored blue hue kind of come across it. You're not sure how to make out most of the other colors, but you could just see it running into black. As this is happening, you note the cloak kind of having a glow, um, but the glow seems a bit dimmer than at least you'd expect from the way it's slowly being laid out. You identify the robe as certainly needing an attunement. You can hear kind of an echoing from it. Um, you also note that it has full charges. It seems completely just reinvigorated for some reason. But there's still very much a dimness to parts of it. You're not really sure what to make of it. Oh wait, last items. It was not created with a spell, and you can feel emanating it, even though it's not created from a spell. You can feel kind of a similar feeling to some type of magical spell radiating from it.
Okay. Um, I don't notice anything like malicious, right? Or I can't tell.
You don't know anything malicious, no.
Um, coming back, and the glow fading. No, this is a magical item. I don't. I'm gonna quickly like just throw it on. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it on and drop.
You know that as you try to put it on, the robe violently just is removed from you and slams itself back down on the table.
Okay.
I
In
see
the
the robe
back of
also.
your mind, you just hear, "Oh."
I see the robe also, right?
Like a snarl.
You do see this all happening.
Um, could I walk towards the wardrobe and inspect it for anything out
Uh,
of the ordinary?
you don't know anything out of the ordinary inside the wardrobe other than the hanger just kind of like lingering there.
Um,
Tilgrim. I'm gonna ask someone if you see the word Savahi written on that robe anywhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do I notice any like tags with that name written on it, or
You don't notice any tags of any sort on the robe.
okay?
What could that mean?
Looking kind of like looking at the robe. I'm saying, okay, if I can't wear you, then I wonder who your owner is. Uh, kind of folding and putting like laying it over my shoulder. I'm gonna go back to the wardrobe and just knock on the back of it. Is it hollow or is it solid?
It's a solid knock.
Okay, man. And there's okay. Looking back towards Germ and Khan. There's nothing else about the books, correct?
oh, I don't see any books, but I assume so.
Yeah, nothing except for the fact that they also say Savahi written on them. And
Um, upon him saying that, I kind of say Ihabas. Does anything happen?
You don't know that anything happening when that word is echoed. No.
Worth a shot, I say to myself.
yeah,
Uh, so with
Say the.
that,
Could I say?
oh no, no, I was gonna say with that, I'm gonna end the session here.
Okay. I was just gonna say. I was gonna say. Sava. He like whispered while holding the robe.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Oh, okay. What is this robe?
what is
That's how
this
the session's
word?
over.
Yeah, the session's gonna end. Notably enough, Lucinda returns, or kind of comes back into view, and just kind of stares at you, and shrugs and just looks around. What are you doing?
We found the magical item. It's and apparently we might have found the owner. Well, at least his name. Maybe I'm not sure.
Do
Huh.
you know anything about Savahi?
She kind of shrugs. Nothing. Huh. Uh, there's some stuff up north though. If you guys could figure out the zombies,
Um,
some documents. Maybe there's information there, and she just kind of runs off.
before she runs off, could I just kind of call to her? Do you have any potions? I'm in need of some.
She definitely doesn't. You asked her that before.
Oh, I
Well,
did. My bad.
Not you. Somebody else asked that.
Oh, okay.
That
Oh, I
said,
did. I did.
yeah, we're gonna end the session here. Hopefully, you guys got all that. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. J, Foundry seems to be broken on my side. I'm not able to do anything, and I've tried refreshing and relogging in.
I do not know how to help with that, sir. I'll be honest with you. Summertime usually sucks for internet connections in general, especially around the hood.
I don't know if
Uh,
it's that, but I wasn't able to do anything, and like it kept reloading.
Like
mhm.
how hot is your either your computer or your adapter?
My computer's fairly warm, but it's like Foundry would just time out every seconds, and I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
that's
able to do
usually
No,
anything.
no. I'm
usually what
at your computer and your like your Wi-Fi, your Ethernet
Oh,
thing like that. That too. That counts.
my Wi-Fi is pretty decent. It's 850 gigs or
No,
MPS.
that's not what I'm asking.
Oh, then what are you
Temperature.
asking?
How hot is the thing that provides you with your internet?
Cool. Like it's just warm. It's not. Oh yeah, but Isaiah, I wasn't really gonna take the robe. I just wanted to
Yeah,
establish.
I know. I like what you did, but like asking to do checks kind of broke the immersion. So yeah,
Okay, my
that was
bad.
good. That was pretty good though.
Okay.
Purple robe magic. Not the purple robe. It's
Session
magical.
ended.
Savai.
So got drip.
Man, we made sufficient progress. Is critically hurt his soul is destroyed. But you know, it's good.
My idea was to like bring the abbot into this. He knows all about like healing and stuff like that. And I
Um,
want to bring that too. So it's like maybe he could help her with that.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned that.
I'm pretty positive he could.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned
I would say after the whole Victor cabal, we could maybe work on that if they're still willing to work with us.
Yeah, sure. I can.
Hey, look at that! The little Lucian can now do magic at some point.
Oh yeah.
The ring.
Also, Jeremiah, Jeanette, and Zion, please check session chat.
No.
Yeah,
No,
You
it's
hear
no
me?
consolation for
I
finding
don't
out his
know.
mom is not mom.
You know, chat.
I don't know. I gotta see. Maybe I should be free.
Ring isn't
Alright,
really
you know, like,
consolation for finding out his magic.
on Wednesday.
Man, what is this robe and Sally about?
Night.
Night. Yeah.
Man, he basically Lucian basically got shot with so your dad's dead. It's a pretty ring.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like I was explaining what happened. So essentially we got transported to the cosmos, right? No, like that's what I was trying to do. So we got to the cosmos and Teak. Well, we actually got a artist's rendition of what Teak looks like, and man, she looks fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yep. 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 Yeah, so after that, so we started talking with her. She said that she was getting written to before by Victor, and that's where she learned dumbass and the rest
And
of the
she actually
place that he
vehemently asked that we keep the notebook away from Victor because she's sick and tired of it.
God trauma. So yeah.
Tell
And
me.
that she asked,
So
and she said we can ask. She said we could ask her any as a guardian of the weave. She knows like everything apparently, and she said we can ask her any 2 questions.
So I asked where all of the artifacts are being held, and
Can I ask more than two?
Lucian asked where his master was.
Can I ask more than two questions?
And yeah, you know how that went.
Yeah, the motherfucker's dead. That's unfortunate.
Imagine real talk. Imagine if she gave you like the literal location only to find out that he was dead.
That's rough. That's fucked up.
That'd actually be cool.
Yeah. But also also she said that your boy Mordecai, I don't remember his name. What's his name? God.
Mordekaiser.
Mordecai. Fucking it's either Mordekaiser or Mordecai. What is it?
Rigby.
Jesus Christ, I don't know.
Saying Mordekaiser.
I keep saying Mordekaiser, but I feel like it's always wrong. I don't know. But yeah, so the Mad Mage seems to be Mordekaiser, and he was sent. He was an underling of your boy Manchun,
It
and
was
he was
Manchun. Yeah.
it was Manchun, and he got sent out to strike a deal with Strahd, and well, we all know how that turned out. Uh, Mordekainen. Mordekainen. God.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. So strike a deal, and well, he got fucked up, and
Official
he
story
got
time.
placed under a spell. He got placed under a spell that that erased his name from the history books, I guess. He's a clone of Manchun. Yep. So yeah, he's a clone of Manchun, and he got sent here, and well, he tried to strike up a deal, but he got
Yo,
placed under a
Manchun really be
spell.
out here like, yo, catch this Doom clone.
Is Zelda
Shut
still
the
a stump
fuck
man?
up. Huh?
Zelda still a stump man?
Yes.
What?
Okay.
I don't. I
Basically,
have no idea.
Zardo's still
If I have my
armless.
arms, if I have my arms
Yeah,
strong, let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah,
yes, Stuntman.
yeah, if he's still a stump person. He said, yeah.
Yeah, that's very comical. I try to stop laughing, but anyways, back to the story.
You're all weak.
Yeah, splendid. Anyways, back to the story. So yeah, he got placed under spell. I erased his name from the history books, but it doesn't seem like Strahd cast the spell. At least, Teak doesn't know if Strahd cast a spell. Like specifically, like she said, she doesn't know who cast the spell. Next is she said that whenever we free him from his madness, which is I assume by greater restoration or some kind of dispel curse, we just give him the book and he'll sort it out. And yeah, she'll sort it out. And what else was there? There's a bunch of other stuff. Wait, no, it wasn't a bunch of other stuff. I think that was all of it. All of the good information, the good shit. Unless I'm wrong, right, Lucian? Thank you. All right, so yeah, that's it. Oh, she said that we are pretty interesting people. You know, that was really a compliment that struck my heart. It made me feel some type of way. You know, it made me
And
feel like I'm better than most
He gave
people.
us these rings.
Yeah, she gave him the ring and gave me an amulet. Well, you saw the amulet and ring. Yeah. So yeah. Yes, sir. It was really cool and sick. And this is the second time I've died in this campaign. Man, wait.
I guess that's the first time I've died. Shit.
Yeah, man. I'm simply more powerful than you all.
And yeah,
Fuck you. Bro, just I'm simply more powerful than you. My my fucking my motherfucking decision making and luck simply trumps all of you equally.
Dog, I think you suck.
Wait,
Mm, that good. I'm the man of the dice. Yo, this was also me, bro. This was entirely me. Bro, this time is also me too. Yes, sir. I'm trying to get summoned, my dog. The fuck? Bro, this was literally the best option. Oh no, man! I don't think it was luck. I think it was a incredible estimate. Not even an estimate, an inference. You know what I mean? Yo, this is entirely educated, bro. What do you mean, bro? Like she said, the book said, "Yo, so where the fuck is Victor?" Yup, told him that. Who the hell is this? That's me. Then they put out the summon circle. So by the process of elimination,
It's safe. Kills you.
it's definitely safe. Like whatever it is, I'm getting summoned to somewhere else. I mean, I then died, but you know, that's besides the point. I got summoned to somewhere else. That place being heaven. I got summoned to heaven, you see. It's very easy to understand. Oh, haters gonna hate. Haters finna hate. Oh no, man. Y'all should have just kept holding on. Mm. Well, it is what it. Ah, wait, hold on. I was
What
about to
harm?
say,
Hold
yeah,
on.
I'm sorry. I was about to
Again, fuck you.
apologize. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry for being so inconsiderate.
What happened?
He said, "Hold on." Me with no hands. Okay, I guess I hold on my mind.
So what happened?
He
I'm
said,
just making fun of his not hand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was being so inconsiderate.
Yeah,
Inconsiderate of your condition. I'm sorry. But then again, it is your fault that you don't have arms.
not wrong.
It is entirely your fault. Oh no, I'm kind of conflicted. Like on one hand, I want to be a decent human being, but on the other hand, it was your own fault.
so like a stub is kind of improvised weapon, right?
No, it's not
No.
an improvised weapon.
I
What do you
don't
mean it's an improvised weapon?
know. I started.
Bro, that means my fists are improvised
Would you count
weapons.
a stub and an office chair on the same level of weaponry? Answer that question. There's your
Cause
answer.
I want to smack kiss of it. I just want to smack her ass. Fuck
I
you,
just
girl.
want to smack people.
No,
I could
just
smack
kick.
people with my
Just kick.
fist.
I was
Just
joking,
kick,
bro. Calm
bro.
the fuck down. Calm the
So,
fuck
just
down.
activate shoot style and start kicking up some.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like kicking is way stronger than
Actually,
punching.
you got the blacksmith shop right there. Hook you up with some
Like
spike
literally right there.
shoes.
Oh my fucking god.
We got the money. We got the blacksmith shop. Yo, my guy, hook my dude up with some spike shoes. Easy. He starts kicking.
Bro. I'm bust my fucking ass, bro. Fuck you mean.
Yo, you can make unarmed strikes with your feet. Easy.
This nigga's not good. I'm busting my ass.
You
Bro.
just kick people. I don't see the problem.
Let's do it. What
I'm
one day?
hearing a lot of complaining being the guy that came into the campaign with metal arms.
Repeat that?
What?
I'm hearing a lot of complaining being the guy that came into the campaign with metal arms.
What? That's a buff. What you mean? What do you mean complain? You had advantage on all strength checks. Excuse me? Yo, why would you ever complain? Yo, the metal arms came with so many good features. There is no complaining.
I mean, there's a point where what you call it? Almost got what you call it, burnt off by I forgot his name. Dude,
Isaac, you mean
yeah.
you mean the guy we can't fight? You mean the guy we can't fight?
I
Like,
mean,
that was in a bad spot.
I mean, he was at low HP. We could, just give him a couple smacks.
Oh no, he wasn't. He was literally walking around. What you mean low HP?
I mean, he was like injured and shit like that.
No, he wasn't. No, not in the slightest. He was just walking around the stairs.
So he wasn't holding his side and growing in pain.
No, I'm talking about earlier. Okay, look, reset. Wait, reset. So we're talking about when his arm got melted because you brought it up. That was when we first met him, and he was just walking around. He was not injured. We could not fight him.
No, I meant like now. We could take him.
Then, but Yelton's arms are. You brought this.
No. I'm just saying. Like, let's say I don't know, some of these fire matches on that shit. Like,
yeah, man. We could have took him, and then we would have been swarmed by every citizen and guard in the town.
I mean, if you think about it, man.
Try it, man. Take him.
I mean, bro, we're a team, bro. I'm joking.
Yo, dog, he had low HP. Just kick him and you fall over.
I think we have like 100 HP before he's dropping.
Bro, the versatility of kicking is like so beyond anything in our arsenal. I just can't believe that you won't do it.
I can't understand.
Then you do it. You get Mel boost fucking bitch. Oh,
God. I have arms, bro. Messing with that bullshit.
Actually,
man, you cut your arms off.
Yo, you think I'm playing? Hold up. I got this now. Yeah, you think it's a joke? You think it's all a gift? All right, watch. Watch me get like a metal boot that kicks for like a D6. I have an arm open for me to use my shields. Yo, I don't see the problem actually. Hold on.
Fellas, we might be onto something here.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Lucian be out here like Sanji or something.
My boy King, you missed out the best plan for my board.
1 second.
Oh, did I know?
I'm sorry, but 1 second. Is that Skyward Sword music playing?
I guess.
Everybody knows? Damn.
No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
Basically, if that's want to explain this, Oh god. Do you want to explain, Alex? You still explain, man. It's more funny when you explain it. Oh god. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Changeling, mind you.
Mark.
Bro, ain't no way that shit getting approved, my dog. What the fuck? Why would you even say something like that? Why would you say something? Why would you propose this idea?
When I came back from the Embers, I thought it was some like outstanding idea that everyone was like, oh wow,
It is outstanding. What you mean? It's outstanding.
Listen, someone literally said, "Yo, man, you just missed the greatest idea." I'm like, yeah, dang, I gotta hear about that later. This is not what I was expecting. That's not what I was expecting.
Bro, like.
Yeah, sorry, I wouldn't agree to that.
Bro, like, I could like go to a noble place, bro.
No, you cannot.
After that, came up to a child and said, "Yo, bro, he was messing with me, bro. Arrest him right now." Bam, problem solved.
No, no,
So basically,
no,
you get to play
no.
a character who accuses other people of being sex offenders. So basically,
No,
you're gonna be you're literally going to be you're gonna make other people feel what your last character was in
no,
Waterdeep.
bro.
Hey man, crazy.
No, dude. Oh god.
Dang, I was just kidding.
But no, like no, another thing I'm planning to do, like what's it called?
Yo, man, I wonder how they would feel being child.
I mean, I have other dumb ideas besides just fucking everything. But like that's the main thing. But like oh god, how funny. Also, technically, you can change any shape or size. So like, technically, you get like a triple H. Just saying, bro. Triple H. And also think about getting bitch slapped by them.
This
1d4 that
motherfucker.
1d4 damage.
This motherfucker. This piece of shit.
And
Motherfucker.
don't worry. This is not a brand. It's not current I have right now. This is an idea I've been have. Like
This guy. Why
oh
would you do
god.
something like that? Why would you?
Now
Um, I'm
I mean
astonished.
blame the hentai I forgot what it's called the one people
Blame them and not you who brought it to here. What you're saying?
interspecies to Oscar or whatever they like damn bro. I'm gonna do that.
I
I'm gonna
started.
do
Blame
that.
them
I'm
for
gonna blame
tempting
you
me.
for bringing the
What?
idea into D&D. So
Hey man,
Yeah, right?
I'm pretty sure no one did that, bro.
no one
It's gonna be
else brought it here. No one else brought it here.
Wait a
Alright.
minute. Hold on, fellas. Wait, did you just say blame them? It's like, yo, blame them for tempting you with the idea. What's next? You're gonna see women's ankles and
Wait, what?
crash your car?
Oh god.
You're those type of people. I get you. I understand completely what this is. I understand completely what this is.
Okay, I'll go Simon. I'll get it. Fuck.
You ain't gonna
Hey man.
fly.
Hey
Sick. And it's disgusting.
man. But like, bro, like I could espionage, I could infiltrate, I could do all that shit, man. What, like, think about it. I'm just saying, bro. This is gonna be the greatest bar. Like, even see, if I brought him to this campaign, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I have his run for his money right now. He'll run for his money right now. I'll compute with this man. Come on, that's depend on it. Indeed, indeed.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey man,
You're a villain.
Why else? Yo, we had dragons too, bro. Ghost. Oh god, one day, I'll bring him in one day. I mean, technically, bards do get the spell called polymorph. So technically, yes, because of the changing thing, I can change to any race, but not in creatures. But polymorph is possible. So think about
Will
it, bro.
harm you.
Like,
I will physically harm you in game and
bro,
in real life.
Requiem will be the best bard to ever live, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I would compete with every bard in the whole Faerun, the whole multiverse of D&D, bro. Like, my name's going down in history. What you mean?
Yo, now I gotta make a barbarians just so I can bully you. I can't believe it.
Hey, bro, like, if I catch a person, bro, I'm just saying, bro. Nah, man. Oh god. What's it? What's a good bard class? Equinox. There you go. Equinox. There you go. Yeah, let's get it. Oh, that's the one Jada had. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
This motherfucker.
I mean, bro, like, hey, man, it must be done. I'm telling you, bro. We'll go down in history. Cross Reddit. I'm joking. No, it was a lot, man. I don't think more about this, Garby. Bro. Trust me, he will.
Mr. J, wasn't Strahd supposed to come towards the bookcase? Did he just disappear?
The question, Alex, ghosts are ethereal, right? No. Technically, if I cast the spell that teleports me to Flame Third, make me ethereal, I think technically I can fuck ghosts. Let's get it. No, ghosts are sick. Let's get it. Because I think that ghosts are the only problem, man. Ghosts are the only problem I can't fuck. Ghosts.
I cannot fucking believe this, young man. I cannot believe you.
Whatever. No, because I have
You're a
five.
nightmare.
Because I have
You're a
five
monster.
large monsters. Trying to think of any
No,
race.
you're the real monster around here, bro. I ain't gonna go.
Oh god. What else? We
Bro,
have
this is
ghosts. I have both. I have races.
women, children, men. No one's safe. No one's safe. Bro, they're gonna
So I
have to
mean,
like
so like,
bar off the cemetery or some shit. What the fuck? How do they deal with this young man? How?
what do you mean, women, bro? Bro, you can change your sex. You know that, right?
I know. We
What do you mean,
know.
everybody?
Bro, they gotta
So,
pick up all
so,
of the
so,
dead
so, so, so,
people.
so. If the creatures don't have a gender, I'm still betting regardless. I'm just saying, bro.
Shut up. Shut up.
You think that'll stop me? It'll work.
You're a monster.
Question. Wait, hold on. Yes, we have all this. We have all the stuff. Just take my cast all. Let's get it, man.
Fucking. I want to kill myself. I cannot believe that I have to explain that fucking dead people is not the wave.
I mean, my only problem right now is gods and elementals.
I'm fucking sick.
Wait. And goddesses, man. I'm telling you, bro. Rise burn over.
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. I'm just gonna kill him. We need to end this man. We need to end his future ideas as well. I cannot believe this shit. I cannot believe. Cannot believe how I have to explain how bad of an idea this is. This is.
Okay. I was muted that whole time. That sucks. But yeah, we're gonna call it here for this stream. Thank you all for watching. And also, another thing. Another reminder that DKW, our first show, is gonna start June 29th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm hoping to get this off the floor, and hopefully we can at least have a full card to get some NPCs introduced and stuff like that. It's gonna be awkward because I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of streaming 3 times a week, because I usually only do 2, or if I really am ambitious about it, I'll do 3. So yeah, you can use the ! Discord in the chat to learn more. There will be a whole section in Discord about it. We also have NPCs that are mostly taking up mostly taking up the roster. So if you have a PC and you have 2K19 on the PC, all you have to do is upload your CAW to DKW. That's without the periods in there. It's just normal DKW, and you upload them. I'll see them, and all you have to do from there is DM me your character and their finishers. So then I can have them all. So when we start, I can properly go through and pop off whenever your wrestler hits their finish. Thank you all for watching, and let's find someone to raid. Let's go find someone to raid. I think we'll probably raid Voodoo. If you don't know him, you should. Voodoo Ush is a really good friend. He's one of the main people that inspired me to start this as like my own little thing. Honestly, it's something I really wanted to do for a while, and I guess he was that push to kind of help me start it up, to get the idea and to kind of put things into action. We're gonna go over, raid him, show him some love. We will be back on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm thinking about doing a stream tomorrow, just kind of figure things out. It's going to be a little bit of a test. We're not going to be playing 2K19 though. That's going to be on the 29th, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can try to translate it to your time. But yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll send a huge raid to Voodoo. Let's surprise him, show him some love. We'll be back on Wednesday. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Let me throw this up.